Hey everybody, Jason here. It is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that means it is time for the Facebook Live Supercell right here at Maddox Games and Comics, 103 London Shopping Center in London, Kentucky. From now until 11 p.m. Eastern, with a small 30-minute break in between from 7 to 7:30, we'll be selling you all kinds of comics, action figure, board games, collectibles, etc. Really anything you can ask for, we can put up on the board. This is a claim sale. This is not an auction. That means that the numbers up here, these are lot numbers. These are the actual dollar amounts of the items in U.S. currency. For instance, this issue of Man-Bat number 2 is a 25-cent cover. This is only $5. If you put Man-Bat for $5 in the comments, and Tosh sees your comment first on the feed, she's doing all the the comments. What? It's not live. Hey everybody, it is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here at Maddox Games and Comics, 103 London Shopping Center in London, Kentucky. And that means it is time for the Facebook Live Supercell from now until 11 p.m. with a little 7 to 7:30 break there in between just to re-up the comics. From now until 11, we will be selling all kinds of comics, action figures, board games, collectibles, really anything you can put up, ask for, we'll put up on the board and try to get going. This is a claim sale. This is not an auction. That means that the notes on the top, these are not lot numbers. These are the American dollar amount of the item. For instance, for $5 right here, this is Man-Bat issue number 2. It's a 25-cent cover. It's got a little crease here in the corner. It is only $5. If you put Man-Bat for $5 in the comments and Tosh sees you first, you get the item. Simple as that. Tosh is here checking all your comments, and Andrew is doing all the tracking, making sure that your comics are getting separated, put out an invoice to you, so that way you can get those paid in the morning, get them shipped out to you the very exact same day that you pay, and then you can be right back here the next day buying items. And that is the caveat there, is that you do have to pay for your previous stuff before you can buy stuff on this sale. Not from earlier today. We did a $2 sale earlier today for a little bit, a little flash sale. If you bought stuff during that sale, it will just be added to this. Anything on this actual date just combines into one sale. However, if you bought stuff yesterday, you will need to pay for that before you can buy stuff on today's sale. That's just the deal. The way to take care of that, super simple. All you got to do is call the store at 606-877-1450 or private message us with your PayPal email address, and we will send you an invoice if we haven't already. If we already sent you one, just take care of that. We'll see it, but instead, just to make sure, also private messages, let us know that you took care of it, or call the store and let us know that you did, so that way we can quickly get you back on the list of people ready to buy some stuff, because we got some awesome deals today. I dug through the vault just a little bit. I only had about 30 minutes, and I found a couple of things to put up today, along with some stuff with people that claimed didn't pay for them we putting back out, and everything else. I'm going to get my phone out, and I'm going to share this page out. And why should I do that? Well, me, it's just self-promotion, shameless self-promotion. But for you, it's because you can win something. Every single hour here on the Facebook Live Supercell, we give something away. What do we give away? Whatever I feel like at the time. But how do we determine it? Simply by liking the page up top and sharing this feed out. Every public share you do of this page, of this feed, on your page, on your friend's page, on your mom's page, in groups, every single public share you do is another entry to win. We are not. We're doing a sale. We're doing an awesome, awesome sale, but everything's not going to be $2 now. That was just a limited time flash sale situation earlier in the day. All right, I'm going to share this thing out. I'm going to check in at Maddox Games and Comics London, and I'm going to post it. Done and done. Simple as that. You do the same thing, boom, you're entered into the good giveaway. All right, I'm going to bring up the comments here so I can see who all's getting on the page. Got some cool stuff up on the board right now. I'm going to be going over that in just a second as we then start rotating out items. Again, if you are looking for games, action figures, pop vinyls, any of that stuff, let me know, and I'll do what I can to get it up there. Oh, just like the last one, man. Very fine plus, near mint. Looks like it's never been read, probably just straight bagged and board. I found this in a box that wasn't full of Flash. Oddly enough, it was just amongst others. Because I told you I didn't have any yesterday, and I didn't. I went and was looking through vault stuff, and I found a bunch of Doctor Strange, and there amongst it was that Flash, which I'm pretty sure when it was put back didn't really matter because the Black Flash thing wasn't a big deal at the time. But there it is. Speaking of, how you doing today, man? What'd you find in the vault? Anything up my alley? Yeah, Sean. I think I found a few things you might be into. No Hellblazer. I do have some Swamp Thing issues here that weren't paid for by someone, so you may be down for those. I know you guys got a big lump of Swamp Thing yesterday. But yeah, I think we got a little bit of something for everybody today. Yeah, I know. I remember. Yeah, you got the Flash 138 and the, was it 117? Something like that. Yeah, I didn't think I had more. All right, so what we have on the board right now in the close-up window, that is a 9.4. That's a 9.4 Harley Quinn Holiday Special Edition CGC. Flash, boom. First sale of the day. Thank you, sir. All right, I like it. That is the Holiday Special #1 from Harley Quinn. And it is pretty awesome. You guys should buy it. We sold a few slabs yesterday. I got a few more Harley slabs. Got a few more Spider-Man slabs today as well. Nothing new. Stuff from yesterday. Ultimate Spider-Man. We got some Harley Quinn stuff. But the Harley stuff, man, it's not going to last too long, I don't think. This is Namor the Submariner, issue 37. It's from 1993, Reborn, and that is a J. Lee cover. And this is all crazy foil cover. Namor the Submariner, issue 37, Marvel's first and mightiest mutant. It is going to be $6 for that issue of Namor. Nice foily action. Any new Deadpool Funko Pops anytime soon? I don't know, Barry. We had somebody asking about a Deadpool Venom crossover pop that's apparently hitting or coming out soon. We haven't got it yet, and I'm not sure too much about it, but I'm going to try to get a hold of those. But yeah, nothing new otherwise. Nothing new otherwise. Thank you, man. We always appreciate the purchases. All right, let's talk about what's on the board. I was going to try to put some more stuff out. Let's talk about what's on the board so you guys know what's up here before I start rotating stuff out. How's that work? All right, for $3, this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer issue #1. This is a reprint of issue #1 from Dark Horse Comics, but it is also only $3. For $6, that is the Namor the Submariner with the foil cover. For $7, this is Thundercats issue #1. Thundercats: The Return from Wildstorm. There's Lino and Snarf on the front. It's an Ed Bennis cover, who also did a number of the He-Man universe stuff for DC. This was before that, during Wildstorm, where they were acting going. Thundercats: The Return #1 for $7. Buffy. All right, this is DC Bombshells issue #2. #2 of DC Bombshells, which just had, I think, the 30th issue came out, and is going to relaunch again once they take a little hiatus. This is DC Bombshells, Fight for Freedom, Join the Waves. And that is Wonder Woman and Mara there on a chariot being pulled by dolphins in classic pinup poster style. DC Bombshells, issue number 2. That is $5. Near mint, never red condition. I don't know what we're talking about, Dave, but I'm glad that we helped you out. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. We found something you were needing, and then you bought it. I like that the best. That's the best kind of help. We help you, and you help us. That's teamwork. All right, here we go. For $4, this is the Uncanny X-Men, issue 232. It is from 1988, I believe. The Brood is back, and in fact, that is the Brood on the front. The Brood, much like the Xenomorphs in Aliens, like to impregnate you with their spawn. $4. The X-Men fought a lot of space aliens there for a while. This is Doctor Strange, issue number 59. It's a 60-cent cover. It is from 1983, and there he is, working a little magic. There's this woman who's part owl. He's dealing with her. It's a very fine plus, the near mint condition issue of Doctor Strange for only $5. What's up, Freddie? I think we're doing pretty good. It's me, Tosh, and Andrew here tonight. We're going to be here knocking things out till 11 o'clock. I like it, Freddie. I bet you're excited. This for $5. This is that Man-Bat, issue number 2. It's a 25-cent cover. He's got eyes in the back of his head. He's the 10-eyed man. Ooh. I've got you in the palm of my hand, Man-Bat, and now you're going to die. So he's going to shoot him with a 45. That's going to kill a giant Man-Bat. Man-Bat number 2, it is $5. Sadly, no, man. I don't. I've been on the hunt, but I've not come across any yet. As soon as I do, trust me, we will not only probably make a post that I found some, but we will also have them up on the sale that very same day. Kind of like we did whenever I found those Harley the other day. Like, we made sure to talk about that. It's had to be with Gotham City Sirens, too. I am on the hunt for those. And if anybody local wants to bring some in here to the store at 103 Lunch Shopping Center, London, Kentucky, we will buy those from you. So bring them down. We'll make you an offer. This is Batman. Speaking of Batman, this is Batman Gotham County Line, issue number 1. This is an oversized issue number 1 from Steve Niles, creator of 30 Days of Night. He knows his horror stuff. He also does October Faction, all kinds of stuff. This is Bernie Wrightson with Frankenstein. This is Gotham County Line. Basically, this is Batman going out to the sticks of Gotham and dealing with some occultist, redneck, hillbilly killers. There you go. Gotham County Line, issue number 1 for $6. Near mint, never read. Yeah, we had both covers. We were pretty heavy on it. We think it's going to be a really good book, so we try to give it a shot. Black Mask has been putting out some really good books lately. That Cal-X, it looks like it's going to be their hit, I think. This is Peter Parker's Spider-Man, issue number 1. Very first issue. It's from 1999, and it has a gate fold-out cover. That is Peter Parker there with his man purse leaping up by John Romita Jr., and there's the kind of a Spider-Man logo during the daytime, kind of like a bat signal. It's pretty cool, though. And it is Peter Parker Spider-Man issue number 1 from 99. $8. And last but not least, right here on the board, for $6, this is The Man Called Nova issue number 2. It is a 30-cent cover on this. The second power-packed issue. Powerhouse will drain you of all your superpowers, Nova. Then the Condor will swoop down and destroy you. The first night of the Condor. Could be the first appearance of the Condor. Not a bad deal for $6 for a guy with some wings. I don't know. He seems like he's using this guy who can drain somebody's powers and is super muscled up anyway, who could probably then just beat down Nova. He's going to let him weaken him, and then he's going to swoop down and pummel on him. That's leadership. It's $6 for The Man Called Nova, number 2. Also in the feed, let us know what you're looking for today, and we'll do our best to get them up, or I'll tell you why we can't. Much like the Gotham City Sirens. So let me know what you're after, and we will see if we've got what you need. You got to do what you got to do. It's actually the second book out in recent date about a state seceding from the United States. It's just in the air. The last one was Warlords of Appalachia, about the great Commonwealth of Kentucky seceding from the United States as well, and how crappy that went for us. But, you know, it's cool. That comic, I'm hoping they relaunch soon or something, man. Like, there's nothing coming out for it. And it sells really good. All right, let's put some more stuff up. Let's put up some stuff that people claimed and then didn't pay for whatever reason. No judgments. We're just going to put them back out for the same price they got them for, which is a good price. I'm just going to tell you. This is Swamp Thing, issue 133 from DC and Vertigo. There's a giant, crazy-looking daisy on here battling Swamp Thing, and you got a kid there. This is Swamp Thing, issue 133. That is $5. $5 for that. Let's see. What do I want to pull down first? I'll pull down the Man Bat. I'll pull down the Man Bat for right now. And we are going to put out the Swamp Thing, issue 133 for $5. Again, this is one somebody got. Normally, I wouldn't put $5 on these. Everybody to like and share the feed out. The more eyeballs we get on this, the more comics they get sold, the more it rotates out, the more cool stuff we can put out, the better deals we can give. It's a whole thing. Works out for us, works out for you. Also, for those of you excited about Game of Thrones coming up, if you hit us up on Twitter, be sure to follow us on Twitter. It is MadOxLondon on Twitter, at MadOxLondon. We are having a special giveaway for some awesome Game of Thrones merchandise. I'm not going to go into details here. You can find all those details right on our Twitter page. Get on there, follow it, check it out, do what it says, and boom, easy as can be. Practically just as easy as getting into one of these giveaways. You can be put in to enter and to win some awesome Game of Thrones prizes. That is issue 2. Issue number 2, Sean, for only $5. Near mint, never read. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 163. It is very fine plus, near mint condition. The Kingpin is back, Webhead, and this time there's only no way on earth to stop him. All-out action in the mighty Marvel manner. This thing I sold for pretty cheap, and the guy didn't pay. So you guys can take advantage, especially you guys who are into Spider-Man. This is a chance to grab up a good one. This is $15 for The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 163. I'm going to pull down the Doctor Strange 59 for $5. I say we'll have a Doctor Strange audience a little later on the show. We're going to put this out right now for $15. Lillian gets the Thundercats for $7. Thank you, Lillian. Well, from one 80s animated series to another, this is G.I. Joe Special Missions, issue number 1 from Marvel Comics. There you see Deep Six in wetsuit climbing up the side of a freighter. Issue number 1, very fine plus, near mint condition. G.I. Joe Special Missions number 1 for only $5. Pick that up right now. What's up, Jennifer? How's it going? You at work right now? G.I. Joe for $5 to Josh Smith. Thank you, Josh. Always at work. I feel you. I feel you. But my job's cool, so it's whatever. What are you guys? What are you guys looking for, Jennifer? What are you guys after today? This is GI Joe Special Missions issue number 2. It's not as clean of a copy, so I'm going to knock it down a couple bucks. It's $3. GI Joe Special Missions issue number 2. This is the Justice. Well, just make sure you share. Make sure you keep sharing. This is the Injustice Gods Among Us #1 annual, featuring Contract on Harley Quinn. Not so easy, is it, Lobo? There's Lobo. He's come after Harley Quinn. She's beating him down. Of course, in Injustice, everybody's got powers because they've taken the special drink given to my Batman after Superman decided to take everything over. He's like, screw that. We'll make everybody a superhero. Here we go. Injustice annual #1, near mint for $7. Yeah. What? What? I was not here. Who was tracking? Benjamin's still here? Okay. There you go. Any Iron Man? Yes. Yes, I do have Iron Man. I got some old Iron Man for cheap. I was actually just looking at some Iron Man a second ago. I'll go ahead and put one out for you. It's early. I'm going to re-bag and board it, though. The bag and board it's in is weird. It did that deal where it like got all like wrinkles in it. I don't know. I find that different manufacturers of bag and boards have different lifespans. And some of them, man, they might not, like the board might not yellow, but the bag might get all wavy. Just for no, I don't know. It's weird. All right, here we go. Injustice 7, Sean. All right, this is the Invincible Iron Man issue number 81. Issue 81. Shellhead versus Firebrand for the life of a world, and it's winner take all. War of the Mind Dragons. This is issue 81. That is a fantastic Kirby cover. It's really very fine condition. There is some couple of eyelet creases here, but overall it looks great. Color is super bright. It's issue 81, and we're going to let it go for only $10. $10 for the Invincible Iron Man 81. All right. Well, Jennifer, I know you're not on the hunt for anything, but I did find something for you guys. And I don't know if you guys need it. You might already have it. It's not going to be high dollar. It is X-Men issue number 11. It was part of the Curse of the Mutant storyline. This was when Blade was part of the X-Men. Out for blood. And that is Blade with his sword to the throat of Professor Xavier. Told you, Blade comics are hard to come by as far as single comics. But hey, he teams up with a lot of people, and this is one of those. It's X-Men issue 11 for $4. You don't have to get it. Not putting the pressure on anybody. I just found it in a box today. I was like, oh, Blade. So I put it out here. $4 for that. I'm going to take down this X-Men for 4, and we're going to put out that X-Men for 4. see at all these books. Okay, cool. Batman versus Fiddler on the Roof. Nah, man, I think you're gonna have trouble finding that. Uh, the Batman and Robin versus Yentl, that sold out too. I don't think you're gonna have either of those. I think it was because it was controversial because the Fiddler won and broke both of Batman's arms. It was a whole thing. DC never agreed to it. I don't know. This is Harley Quinn issue number 25. Issue 25. That is Harley punching out the Joker there on the front with Batman watching on. Why they would put a male and a female both in the same jail cell, I don't understand. And in Gotham City, and especially these two. Maybe that's why they have a problem with criminals, because they don't know how to handle them. Harley Quinn, issue 25. That is near mint. It is $7. It's from the new 52. I'm going to take down the Nova for 6. I'm going to put out Harley Quinn here for 7. Any Transformers fans on the feed? Because I have some Transformers books that were claimed and then not paid for that I can put back out here. I know it's still early in the day, though, so I know that our full audience hasn't quite arrived yet. So I don't want to blow through stuff that maybe after later. Yeah, I actually know that, Justin. That's cool. There was actually a comic that Mike Mignola put out about a golem. And I don't know if it was set during World War II. I think so, though, where a guy put it together. What number is Harley Quinn? That's issue 25. That's issue 25, Ryan. How much is Namor? That is $6. $6 for that Namor 37 with the foil cover, the Jay Lee artwork. I'm trying to think of what the name of the comic is. But Mike Mignola, it's Mignola, the creator of Hellboy. He did a comic. And also, there's a character in the BPRD that is a golem. There you go. Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Roger, that's his name. Roger in the BPRD is also a golem. And he was in the BPRD for years with Abe Sapien and everybody. Eventually got destroyed, but he was really cool. He was a golem if they woke up. I believe in Germany or Austria or somewhere. This is Transformers issue number 48, The Return of Megatron. It's a very fine plus condition. The end of Optimus Prime, and he's blown Optimus Prime's chest wide open. Transformers 48 for $4. It's from DC Comics. It's issue 1 of 6. This is Bizarro, issue number 1, near mint condition. There's Bizarro. I find it funny because on the cover he's flown so far that his face is not on the cover. Bizarro number 1. Oh, and also the 1 is backwards, naturally. It's $5. $5 for this. And he was created by Jewish creators, so possibly he is a that's what he is. Bombshells 29. If we do, it would be on the rack. Let me see. Hey, Kristen, can you check and see if we have DC Bombshells issue 29? That's a newer issue. It should probably still be on the side of the wall. Yeah, I think it was 30. I think. Might be wrong though. But if we do have a 29, I do need it, please. All right, I'm going to take down the Peter Parker Spider-Man number 1 for $8. Do we have all the Bombshell series? No. All right. We have issue 30 on the shelf, Ryan. She's going to check. Chris is going to check to see if we have 29 in the back issue bin. I would say it's iffy. We've sold a lot of Bombshells lately. Do we have more Bombshells there? Like a pretty decent number? Are they all the same thing or are they different? Let me have those. Yeah, I'll take them. Nah, he's 129. You can take him. This is DC Bombshells issue 16. Featuring Zatanna and possibly Raven. I'm not sure exactly what Bombshell it's supposed to be. But I don't know. She got little devil horns, but she's wearing blue. I was thinking maybe that's the Raven. Yeah. But this is the DC Bombshells issue 16. Definitely Zatanna and a rabbit. The rabbit is actually John Constantine. He's got a necktie on. She turned John Constantine into a rabbit. It's actually her statue is the same thing. $5. DC Bombshell 16. I'm gonna pull down the Swamp Thing for $5, and we'll put out the DC Bombshells for $5. So how's everybody's Thursday afternoon going? You guys at work? You guys at home? What's going on in your part of the world? Is it so hot that when you go outside, it's like you're wrapped in a heat blanket with the pure humidity choking the life out of you? Because that's what it's like in Kentucky right now. $17 through $27. Well, I got one of those you'll need. This one is an oversized issue. It's got a higher price tag on it, so I got to brace it up a little bit. This is DC Bombshells issue 25. Issue 25, it is an oversized issue. It's $6. And the Suicide Squad is in this one, including Killer Croc, which is one of the first. Oh, wait, no. I actually think that might be a female Killer Croc. I really can't tell. But there may be breasts. It is $6 for DC Bombshells issue 25. Relax and organize comics, man. That's a good time. on the Batman Gotham County line #1 for 6. And we're going to put out Flash issue #7 from 1987 for only $4. Got a couple of eyelet pieces right there by the staple, and that is it. It's pretty great. Flash issue #7, Red Trinity. It's $4. Bombshells for 6 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. $102. 20% humidity. Yes, that's pretty decent. But man, 102 still. Now you're out in in Arizona, is that right, Ryan? The dry desert of Arizona. Nice. So do you have a yard with like all that gravel in it? Or like AstroTurf, or are you have like legit grass? I know it's a thing with like the right with the be able to use so much water for it is the problem. I don't know anything about the United States. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just trying to make conversation. This is Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider. It's issue #11. All I know about anything in the desert is what I've learned from like House Hunter shows on Discovery Channel and Breaking Bad. So I'm not one to ask. Nothing but dirt. Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider. It's issue #11 for Marvel Spotlight. Is he alive or dead? So you received your superpowers from Satan, did you? Well, so did I. Take that, Ghost Rider. The Spells of the Witch Woman. This thing is in great shape. There's a little spot up here in the corner, though, so I'm going to mark it accordingly because of that. We're going to sell this Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider for only $4. I'm going to pull down the G.I. Joe for $3 and put up the Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider for $4. You're like, oh, and palm trees. Beautiful palm trees. And scorpions. Yeah, I feel they're not very loving or care that you're their owner, though. They don't understand that. They just, yeah. This is a really cool, Incredible Hulk issue. It is a very fine plus to near mint condition. It's issue 314 from 1985. And here on the front, that is the Hulk. He's in his purple trunks. And there you've got the Abomination, Juggernaut, Rhino, Leader, and MODOK all behind him on the cover of this thing. It looks pretty cool. It's Incredible Hulk, 314. And that is going to be $6. Pull down the Transformers for $4, and we'll put on Incredible Hulk for $6. Well, that does save some time. In all honesty, that is a reason that I live in an apartment, simply because I just don't need the hassle of a yard. I don't need that responsibility. I have that responsibility, and I can do it, but I hate it. I just hate mowing the grass. And I don't want to pay somebody to do it because I'm like, I could do it myself. But then when I do it the whole time, I'm like, I should have paid somebody. I hate this. All right, we got some Walking Dead issues that sold for a pretty good price that didn't get picked up. So I'm going to put them out for the exact same price. As they sell, I'll put out another one. So if you're into Walking Dead, this is the time for you. This is The Walking Dead issue 160, The Whisperer War, part 4 of 6. Part 4 of 6, and that's Lydia there looking at her old skin mask. And you got Carl up here, and of course the guy that he's learning his blacksmithing from. It's Near Mint, Never Read, Walking Dead issue 160 for $6. I'm going to pull them in more for 6, and we're going to put up Walking Dead for $6. All right, guys. Let me know what you're looking for in the feed. Let me know what you're after. I'll do my best to put it up. We constantly have this thing. It seems like really between the hours of like 3 to 7, our audience changes drastically during that time. Throughout the course, people dropping off, getting off of work, and when they get off work, somebody else is already at home, and they get on. And it's just a constant cycle. So things are changing up all the time. So let me know what you guys are after, and I will do my best to get the stuff up here that you want. Well, that is actually pretty cool. 80s in the winter. That is enviable. There's another one somebody didn't pay for. I'm going to put out nice and cheap. This is Wolverine issue number 9. Wolverine number 9. It is only $5. It is from the original series from 1989. From Out of Logan's Past, A Promise of Death. And, yep, Wolverine number 9. Very fine plus condition. $5. We'll pull down the X-Men for 4. And we are going to put out Wolverine for $5. For what? Okay, yeah, I can check it out. It may be a Marcus thing, but I'll check it out. Yeah. Tosh, can you come up here for a second? Yes. Okay. That I probably won't find, but I'll check.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Cool. Anyway, I was wondering if you guys heard about our social media handles. Check us out on Twitter at Maddox London, on Instagram at Maddox Games and Comics, and YouTube at Maddox Games and Comics London. Woo! I know I should know about those, but kind of don't. So, oh, good job. Andrew got the fly that's been bugging everyone. Anyone like The Walking Dead in here? This is something someone didn't actually pay for, so I'm just going to put it out at the same price. This is The Walking Dead number 157, The Whisper War. Whisper War. Part 1 of 6. Look at that cover. People looking angry as heck up in there. What's up, Ryan? Hey, Shamir. How you guys doing? I hope you all are well. Um, so yeah, I guess I'll go around the board and explain where everything is. So let's see, we got Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider. Oh, this is the one with that chick that's all like, well, I got powers from Satan too. And she like blows up Ghost Rider. That shoes $4. And if you like my explanation, you should buy it. Alright, and then we got for 5. Wolverine number 9. A Promise of Death. But we all know it doesn't have in that issue, or does it? I don't know. You can find out for $5. The Amazing Spider-Man. The Kingpin is back, Webhead. Whoa, that was my favorite villain. Do you remember the Spider-Man little TV show? No, you're too young, Andrew. Never mind. So anyway, this is number 163, and it's $15. What's up, Jason? Do you remember the Kingpin in that animated Spider-Man TV show?
In the 90s Spider-Man animated TV show, one of the greatest animated series of all time.
It was. That's the only Spider-Man I have loved until Homecoming.
Yeah, that it was awesome.
Goodbye.
You still nothing? Oh, okay. What'd you do with the walkie? It was up here.
You took it.
Yeah, you grabbed it for Kristen. Oh, that's right. Nah, I don't remember anything. What's up, Shamir? How's it going, man? That's right, man. That freaking I think it was the lead guitarist for Aerosmith did that theme song for that Spider-Man cartoon. I'm almost 100%. Something Perry, maybe? I can't remember his name. This is an awesome issue of The Amazing Spider-Man itself. This is one we haven't put up as far as I remember. Part 66, issue 325. The final chapter, guest starring Silver Staple and Captain America. And there is Spider-Man holding a ripped American flag. The White House is in flames. And there's the Red Skull. It's all by Todd McFarlane. However, cover's rough. Cover's rough on it. So guess what? It's going to be $3. Normally it's be like a $9 book. So take advantage. It's The Amazing Spider-Man issue 325 from 1989. It is only $3 for this. There's the Wolverine. Fill it. There you go. This is Lady Death and the Women of Chaos Gallery issue number 1, and that looks like a Joe Jusko painting on the front. Maybe Julie Bell. I think they're together, so their painting kind of looks the same. But it's really cool. Lady Death there on a horse, nice painted cover, and the inside, that's all that is, just painted versions of the Women of Chaos comics at the time, which was the producer of Lady Death. Now it's one on Dynamite and other places. Any more McFarlane Spotties? I think I got some. Lady Death and the Women of Chaos, Gallery number 1. That is $5. Take down the Ghost Rider here for 4. The Marvel Spotlight. Nobody wants to learn about his powers from Satan and the Witch Woman. Joe Perry. There's the name, Joe Perry. Yep, Joe Perry. Lead guitarist for Aerosmith did the Spider-Man animated series, animated the intro. Pretty good, Shamir. How are you, man? Finally getting home and eating. That sounds pretty great. Hey, Kristen. Come here. Hey. I think the guy that hit your car came in a second ago. The guy, I think it might have been the guy that hit your car came in a second ago. Look for the owner. Will you be getting Old Man Jack in September? Should have subscribed to get it. Old Man Jack. I don't know. Why don't I know what that is? Is it in this month's previews? It may be solicited for this month. If it is, we've not ordered it yet. So it is something I can definitely get ordered in, and it is something that you would want to put on a subscription list probably, unless it's an image thing, and we will. If it's super indie, that's up in the air. Let me know. Oh, cool. We'll probably get it, but we probably won't get that many. So yeah, you actually might wanna put on a subscription list. Just to make sure, you know? Because that's the thing. If we only order a few and then somebody else has their subscription before it comes out, I might not have any put on the sale. I don't know why, but I just saw it. It popped on my phone. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 309. It is a 1987 Todd McFarlane issue. To save his wife, Spider-Man must get through sticks and stone. It's got a rough cover, so it's $3. Amazing Spider-Man 309 for $3. What's up, Josh? How's it going, man? Are you ready for some slab battles tonight? Are you gonna buy some slabs up? Just kidding. Ooh, an early one, Yinka. Yep. It's issue 81. 81 of Iron Man. It is very fine condition. Just a little bit of spots here in the corner. Very cool, like a Jack Kirby cover. Early, pre-100 issue of Iron Man for only $10. All right, I'm going to pull down this Amazing Spider-Man for $15. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 163. And we're going to put out that Amazing Spider-Man for $3 because the cover's a little rough. But, you know, we can move it. Glad to see you guys back on the feed tonight. Had a fun time yesterday. Looking for having another good time tonight. And a special announcement, I will also be here tomorrow. That's right, I'm going to be working on Friday. Darian is going to be coming in and doing the 3 to 5, and then I'll be here from 5 to 11, and we'll be selling you all kinds of stuff. Hey, Yakov, how's it going, brother? Back again. Everything's popping up on the old, everybody's popping back up on the feed. Guys, we're here. It's me. We got Tosh. We got Andrew. Everybody's working at full capacity. We just need to sell some comics. Was that what it was? That was? Yeah. When I'm going to have ASM 328. 328. I don't know. Honestly, I do not know. I'll pull out some Amazing Spider-Man as I can, and we'll see if we got it. But I don't know right offhand. I've sold that one a few times. I know the cover. I think someone's got X-Force on it, right? Yeah, because it's X-Force is on that cover with Spider-Man, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, Oh no, the last Amazing Spider-Man. Never mind. The last Spider-Man issue of I think 16 with McFarlane before he left Marvel completely. I don't know. I'll try to find it though. Ryan, I would actually we got a couple really good staff up there right now who can take care of you. So call the store. 606-877-1450. Either Kristen or Alita will answer the phone and take care of you on your subscription list, and they're good to go. So yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Plus, it'd be easy for them to answer any questions you might have as you go as well. This is X-Men issue number 25. X-Men issue 25. Fatal Attractions, The Death of a Dream. In this, the final battle. This does have a hologram on the front of Gambit. However, the big thing in this is the issue where Wolverine gets the adamantium ripped from his bones out through the pores of his skin. His body's falling apart. Jean Grey's holding it together using her mind. Magneto does not care at all. They invaded Asteroid M, and he's just taking care of business. X-Men 25. This is the one where Wolverine gets his junk ripped out and junk ripped off. I don't know. I don't know if there was metal down there. This is only going to be $8. $8 for X-Men issue 25. Near mint condition. I'm going to pull down this issue of Wolverine and put up this issue of X-Men. Oh yeah, Spidey versus Hulk, Gray Hulk. He's got him lifted, the cosmic power thing, I think maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody asked about Wolverine. Yakov asked. Yakov, this is Wolverine issue number 9 from the original 1989 Marvel series. Sorry, I didn't see the comment down there, man. From Out of Logan's Past, A Promise of Death. It's a very fine plus near mint condition. Only $5 for issue number 9 of Wolverine. You can claim it. It's off the board, but you can get it. Yeah, you're going to have to punch all these in for him. This is Invincible Iron Man issue 81. 81. Early pre-100 Iron Man for only $10. All right. Thank you, Daniel. As soon as you get it taken care of, man, you can buy all kinds of stuff on this one. For fans of vampires, this is Nosferatu, Plague of Terror. Yep, it's from some indie publisher that I don't even know who it is. So you're not going to find this thing around too many places. We're going to sell it for $5. Nosferatu, Plague of Terror, near mint condition, for only $5. I'm taking down the Bizarro issue number 1 for $5, and we're going to put out Nosferatu there for $5 instead. She can't. She can't ride Thanos. 2 different companies. That would be a very expensive crossover for that simple image. This is Escape from New York, issue number 3. From Boom Studios. There's Snake Plissken, and there's a lot of blood on that cover. And his wound mimics the lower part of the United States. Escape from New York, issue number 4, or issue number 3 for $4, near mint condition. Speaking of that Lady Death, I'm pulling that thing down. We are going to put out Escape from New York up here, issue number 3 for $4. You like John Carpenter? You like Snake Plissken? Just a Kurt Russell fan in general. That's a book for you. This is got a cover by Mike Mignola, creator of Hellboy. This is by Alan Grant and John Wagner, a team from Judge Dredd from 2000 AD. This is Un-American Gladiators. That's right. Lobo, Un-American Gladiators, issue number 1. And welcome to the main game. And things are happening. This issue of Lobo is from 1993, featuring the main man, who's supposedly going to star in his own rated R DC movie coming up in the coming years, or whatever their plans are overall. $6 for Lobo, Un-American Gladiators, number 1. Pull down the DC Bombshells for 5. We'll put out the Lobo there for 6. We sold number 1 yesterday. And I don't have number 2. But I do have number 5 and 6. So I've got, I guess, 3, 5, and 6 is what I have for that. Who's this going at? Oh. Nothing comes to mind necessarily, but anything you're after, anything you've been looking for, we may have it. I may not consider it new, so let me know. It's a Batman comic. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue 132. Oh, that's right. Jennifer bought it. Yeah. Or somebody did. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, Siege Part 1. It's issue 132 from August of 2000. And there is Batman taking care of a prison riot, and he's got a target on his back. That is $3 for that issue of Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. Pull down that Amazing Spider-Man, and we'll put out the Batman there for 3. Bat for 3 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. This is Batman Shadow of the Bat, issue 51. Really cool painted cover there. It is $3 for that Batman issue. Oh, Jennifer, this issue of X-Men 25, there's a Gambit hologram on the front of the cover. This is the issue where Wolverine gets the adamantium ripped from his bones by Magneto. He pulls it out of the pores of his body. Destroys Wolverine for years. That's when we finally found out that Wolverine had bone claws before he ever had the metal. This is X-Men issue 25 for $8. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. First spectacular issue from 1999. At the time, they relaunched all the Spider-Man titles at once with new number 1s. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 1. And there's Spidey, there's the Statue of Liberty behind him, and, of course, the big spider symbol that's reflective on all of those covers. It's $7. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. Taking on The Walking Dead for 6. We're going to put up Spider-Man for 7. Josh New got that Spider-Man for 7. I do have some more of those number 1s. I actually had a Peter Parker up earlier, Josh. If you're interested, I've got it. It's the same price. The Peter Parker Spider-Man number 1. It's got that cover with the circle, but it's Peter Parker jumping on the front. They did number 1s, and they're not really connecting, but kind of. There's 3 or 4 different Spider titles, and I've got the number 1s for all of those. Let me know if you would like them, and I can get them out real quick and put them up. This is the new Teen Titans number 86 from May of 1992. This issue, Nightwing versus Terminator. That's right. Nightwing, Dick Grayson battling Deathstroke. And only one shall lead. So there you go. It's going to be a violent mess here. For some reason, Nightwing's had his shirt ripped off. Like, Deathstroke's like, get this shirt off, Nightwing. All right, let me see if I can find it here. I had it up earlier. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. I'll see if I can find that other one, too, Josh. I can't remember what issue it is. Because it's another Spider-Man title, but I'll check and see. Yes. This is going to be the new Teen Titans, issue 86, Nightwing versus Deathstroke. That is $5. Near mint, never read condition. Oh, I'm good. I had a horrible chicken wrap at a gas station. I'm sure at some point it's going to come back on me. Well, generally so, yes. I shouldn't, but there's one of those situations where I'm getting gas. I need to get to work because I stopped at the Somerset store and I was going through some books, so I got myself a little late. So I was like, well, I'll just buy this chicken wrap because it's gas station chicken. What could possibly go wrong? And then I ate it in the heat on the way here. So we'll see how it goes. Eventually, I may throw up for the first time on the live feed. We're going to set a precedent. Jokerized covers? You mean the ones that have like the folded over Joker mask on the face? Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. But I say that every single time that I run out of things, and I still find more. So it's tough to say. Yeah, that was the. They were around that time, yeah. I don't know. We went through a few because we got the ones like with Batman and Robin where they both got the Joker faces, and Batgirl's got the Joker face. Then we've got the actual Death of the Family ones as well. I don't know if I've got any in right now, but if I come across any, I'll be sure to put them up on the feed, and I won't hesitate to do that. Because sometimes I see that stuff and don't, because I feel like, oh, we've sold it, we've no reason to put it up again. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out for them. This is from 1992. This guy's in the Deadpool and the Mercs for Money, and there's a chance that he's crazy, and he could show up anytime, anywhere. If they're talking about doing a Sleepwalker show on Netflix, there's a chance Slapstick is going to show up in something for Marvel. This is the awesome Slapstick issue number 1. It's a miniseries, a 1 through 4 miniseries. Look out, world, here I come. He's here, the hero who laughs at danger. First appearance of Slapstick. Slapstick number 1, near mint condition. It's crazy. He's basically like, looks like an animated character. It'd be like if in the Marvel Universe, oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Like any of those characters were in the Marvel Universe. That's what it'd be like, and that's what he is. This is Slapstick issue number 1. It is, as far as I know, the first appearance of Slapstick. I mean, possibly not, because it says At Last in his own limited series, but I feel like that's just a tagline. It's $6. $6 for Slapstick number 1. I'm going to take down the Batman for $3. We're going to put Slapstick for $6. You know what? I can't even do that. You know what? We're going to sell Slapstick for $4 because I can't sell for $6. $4 for Slapstick. Let's get it out of here. Josh New got that one. You got to get that slab, Josh. Get that slabbed and ready. Because why wouldn't you, right? X-Men for 8 to Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. Spider-Man 2 number 1 came out yesterday, which is the big crossover the second time with Peter Parker and Miles Morales. In the new one, they're finding out who is the regular Marvel Universe Miles Morales, because Miles Morales that's in the Marvel Universe is the ultimate one. So who knows? Where's the Miles Morales that didn't become Spider-Man? Well, in this one, this is Spider-Man. Actually, I'm going to put this one up first. I don't have the entire miniseries, but I got a couple issues. This is Spider-Man issue 4 of 5. In this one, Peter Parker travels to the Ultimate Universe and meets up with Miles Morales and has a good time. Mentors him a little bit. Things go pretty awesome. This is Spider-Man issue number 4. The most sensational heroes of 2 worlds. And here's Peter, and he's holding the body of Miles. Things don't always go great for them in this. It's Spider-Man issue number 4 for $6. I'm going to put that right there. This is the Uncanny X-Men, issue 237. All aboard the mutant train. Art Adams cover on this, possibly interior art as well. There's Wolverine and Rogue holding on top of this train as it goes down the tracks. It's from 1988, and there's a little bit of wear here on the side. And so we're going to put it out for $3. $3 for Uncanny X-Men 237. Rather than probably 10 to 12. Josh gets that Spider-Man for $6. Thank you, Josh. And this is the final issue of that. This is Spider-Man issue 5 of 5. It is $6. There's Spider-Man, Miles, Iron Man, and Nick Fury on the front of that. $6 for Spider-Man issue 5. Thank you, Josh. Why wouldn't he be, Jennifer? Spider-Man is quite possibly the perfect superhero. He's the everyman. Great power comes great responsibility. There's all kinds of good lessons in that. This is Doctor Strange, issue number 50. Issue 50 of Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. It's got, looks like a gatefold cover. Also, all the power here that he's gotten coming out of his hands, that is all foil. It's all foil on the cover. You can't really catch it with the camera, but all of this is a shiny circular foil all across the cover. Giant-sized extravaganza, guest starring Ghost Rider, Hulk, and Silver Surfer. So basically the Defenders. That's true, Jennifer. You are kind of obsessed with What If comics. This is Doctor Strange number 50 for $5. But hey, we all got things we like. We got things we like. That's what we're here for. We're here to sell you that stuff and talk about it. Barry likes Deadpool. It's a well-known fact. Any Lego covers pop up. Not since yesterday. I had the Superman and Wonder Woman Lego cover up yesterday, but I don't know if it's still here or if we sold it earlier for $2. So I don't know. Yeah. So it's gone. We don't have it. But if I come across some more Lego covers, I will pull those up for you. That's for sure. This is, oh, Doctor Strange for $5, Diego. Thank you. I say your name wrong every time. I say it different every time is what it is. No, I don't use nicknames. Yeah, but I feel like you've never used. It's like if I get introduced to you, if you introduce me as a name, that's the name you got. Like I don't change it up. That's it. Says on your pull list. This is the Metal Men issue number 1 from DC Comics. It's from October of 1993 from the team that killed Superman. Mike Carlin and Dan Jurgens, they do this Metal Men cover. Doc Magnus made them, only he can destroy them. And he's doing that. He's killing them all. Also, it's got a metallic cover. How fitting for the Metal Men. All of this is metallic foil. For the artwork here. The Metal Men issue number 1 from October 93 is $7. And that is with the foil cover. Yep. Ooh, nice. Okay. We're going to get that going right now because we got supposedly 23 people viewing. Hopefully that's 23 new people. All right, guys. I got a favor to ask you real quick here on the feed. Just like if you're not buying stuff, we ask you, hey, just share the thing out. That's payment enough. Well, I got a new payment plan for you. This is YouTube. We need you to go to @Maddox Games and Comics London. Yeah, it's a big title, but it's all there. @Maddox Games and Comics London on YouTube. And subscribe. We need 46 more subscribers right now in order to unlock our own URL for that. And believe it or not, that is a big deal. The last thing you want to do is like, oh, our URL is youtube.com/19487BX. Like, you don't want that. So we want to be able to put our name in there. So we need 46 subscribers to our YouTube page, and it is @Maddox Games and Comics London. If you guys could head over there and do that, that'd be great. Also, if you can share that out and get people on your YouTube to also do that, we would be much obliged. Also, while you're there, like some videos. Because, I mean, why not, right? No problem. Hey, how are you guys today? You guys find everything all right? All right. We like it. More? Oh, you can never have more than you need. Never more than you need. Oh. Oh, yeah? Doing it now. We appreciate it, Jennifer. Yes, Wiley, you need to create 45 more accounts and subscribe on each one. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Gmail will let you. I don't care. All right. Speaking of, hey, Wiley, how is it going, man? I think it's the first time I've seen you on the feed today. Oh yeah, the one where he gives credit. He gives credit to Bagley, even though it was a Joe Quesada cover. I don't know if we do or not. I will find out though. I will find out. Hey, Kristen. Oh yeah, it's his birthday. Never mind. Hey, can you help me out? The Spawn #1 director's cut. It was on the new wall. It's a cover that looks like the old Ultimate Spider-Man #1. I don't know if we have any more of those left at all. Anyway, but I got a guy asking for one, but I don't know if we have it. All right, we're gonna check and see. Alita's gonna check and see, Philip. Buying those games, but I lied. I just forgot. It's all those Munchkin games I've never heard of. But yeah, yeah, she's good to go. Hopefully she'll be on the feed tonight. What issue of X-Men? That's X-Men 300 and 237. 237 for $3. Got a little bit rough cover. That's the right thing, but that's not the cover he's needing. Yeah, sadly. We had the director's cut, but we didn't have the Ultimate Spider-Man cover. Sorry, Philip. I'm good, Mario. How are you, man? That's the Harley Quinn Holiday Special issue #1. Holiday Special #1. That is the Christmas issue with Harley Quinn, where she is dressed exactly like this action figure. You can buy this action figure and the comic and be like, look at this. All right, Ryan, we appreciate the subscription. This is for $3. This is the Flash, issue 223. The Reverse Flash 223 versus the Rogues. And there he is. That's Zoom taking on Cold, Mirror Master, and Weather Wizard. And a Boomerang's coming out of here, too. Looks like. So there you go. Reverse Flash 223 from August of 05 for $3. I do have a bunch, Josh. Are you in the market? I also have some Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm going to pull down this Flash for 4 and put this Flash for 3. The name of the YouTube channel, Mario, it is, no, in the pin post it's wrong, I think. This is at Maddox Games and Comics London. At Maddox Games and Comics London. That is the YouTube channel. No, does it, Ryan? Yeah, I've never watched it big either. Is it cool? So you can see everything all right? Slab bundles. We did a slab bundle last night. I'll do a slab bundle. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to do it. All right. This is five Ultimate Spider-Man slabbed comics. It's issue number 2, issue number 3, issue number 4, issue number 5, and issue number 9. They're all $89 a piece. Altogether, that is $445. $445 for the entire bundle if you bought them at separate price. If you want to buy all of these right now, I will sell them for $399. But that offer only stands for the next 30 minutes. Because eventually I got to put them out for sale individually. That's all there is to it. Man, I have the calculator out if I'd add 1 plus 1. I can't add anything. 99. Also, we've been watching Batman Forever in here on this thing, and while it's not my favorite Batman movie, I will say that the soundtrack for it was pretty friggin' good, really. Like, it was a legit good, like, worth buying the CD soundtrack for Batman Forever at the time. At the time. Now, I don't know. But there was some good stuff on there. I think The Offspring was on there. Like, I don't know. Like, right now, like, I think this is, I can't remember who this was, but I remember the song. For a slab bundle, Ultimate Spider-Man slab bundle. The Ultimate Spider-Man slab bundle. Yeah, everybody's on there. Kiss from a Rose, see? Kiss from a Rose. Which is on, I've been watching Shameless and catching up on that, and that plays a big part into the first season in a funny way. Like I say, it's not anything I would necessarily be like, I got to listen to the Batman Forever soundtrack right now. But when it came out, it's a pretty decent range of music on there. A lot of guilty pleasure songs. This is Raiders of the Lost Ark, issue number 1, a Marvel movie special, the official comics adaptation of the hit film, Fantastic Adventure from the makers of Jaws and Star Wars. And there's Indy running from dudes shooting arrows at him. This is issue number 1. It was 50 cents at one time, but right now it's $5. No, I think Prince was on the first Batman movie, the Michael Keaton one, with the bat dance. I don't know, he may be on there too. I can't remember at this point. What? All right, take it easy, Josh. Yeah, there's Kiss from a Rose on right now I'm being serenaded by Seal as I'm selling you these comics. This is Preacher, the Good Old Boys special number 1. This is about the cousins of Jesse Custer who beat the hell out of him as a kid and put him in a coffin in the swamp anytime he was bad for weeks on end with just an air hose. Really horrible people. Horrible people, and one of them does horrible things to chickens. Yeah. This is Preacher, the Good Old Boys, number 1, covered by Glenn Fabry. Garth Ennis writes this. Of course, he wrote every Preacher thing ever. He took care of the entire story for all the one-shots and everything. Carlos Escazera does the artwork, who did a ton of Judge Dredd and works really well with these inbred guys. Jody, I believe, is the big one. The small one, I cannot remember. But it's Preacher, The Good Old Boys, issue number 1. Also, I think they beat up a gorilla in this. It is going to be $7 for this one-shot. Well, kind of like eating chickens, but not. This is Preacher, The Good Old Boys special, number 1 for $7. Worth every penny. Near mint, never read. Once these guys show up in the show, risk is probably season 3, I'd imagine, because it gets really dark when they show up in the comic, and I feel like they're going to save that, or it may be towards the end of this season. But this will be something that will be highly sought after, I feel like, for people who are picking up Preacher for the first time. This is the Good Old Boys special, number 1 at $7. All right. Thank you, Ron. Is it supposed to rain today? Yeah, thanks for the weather report there, Andrew. It could potentially rain anytime on this earth. Yeah, I was just saying it looked really dark when I was coming into work today. There was quite a bit of clouds. Andrew's like, yeah, it's rain. It has rained in the past at some point. There's your weather report. This is the Avengers issue 88. It's a 15-cent cover. It's in rough shape. I mean, it's held together, but it's just overall, it's fair, you know? So we're going to sell it on the cheap. I'm going to put it out for $2, but this is a classic Silver Age issue of the Avengers that you can get for $2. It was just in the box of stuff that I collected. I didn't necessarily grab this out to bring to the sale, but it was just in a lump of comics I pulled that this just happened to be in there. So $2 for the Avengers. Hold it, Cyclops. Release the Hulk. Shrink him down any further, and you're one dead alien. The Summons of Cyclops. It's issue 88 for $2. Take down Lobo, which I'm surprised didn't sell. Lobo, Un-American Gladiators, number 1 for $6, and we're going to put that out for $2. Well, Ron, it's because you live on the Fury Road. Out there in Arizona, hoping a Morton Joe sees fit to free some water. This is Kamandi, The Last Boy on Earth by Jack Kirby. Jack the King Kirby during his time at DC Comics. This is issue number 23. It was a 20-cent cover. It is in good plus condition. A little bit of wear up here in the corner, but overall, that's about it. Die, bungling gnat. You cost me a victory. He's going to be eaten by a killer whale that talks. Simple as that. Also, he wears jean shorts. Kamandi, The Last Boy on Earth, can be yours for only $4. I'll pull down the Nosferatu here for $5. And we are going to put out Kamandi for $4. Again, remember, we do have that CGC slab bundle still available for only about 20 more minutes. $399 for all of those Ultimate Spider-Man slabbed issues. Well worth your time. All early Ultimate Spider-Man issues. That is a killer whale. I don't know. I mean, I think it'd been around for a long time, right? Like, I mean, what's their lifespan? They probably do. Probably same name. I don't care. They're just busy mistreating it. I don't care. This is it's a place I don't support. This is Marvel's issue number 4. This is the one by Alex Ross. The interior all painted by Alex Ross. His first big project. Written by, I believe, Mark Waid on this. This tells the history of the early Marvel Universe from the eyes of Ben Urich, a photographer for the Daily Bugle and reporter. This cover is the Spider-Man cover, and there's Green Goblin and Gwen Stacy there in his eyes. This is acetone. This is the Marvels here. You pull this away, this acetate cover, and it's not acetone because that makes meth. This is acetate. And you pull this away, and then you can see the cool painting without any of the cover art marring it up. This is book 4 of 4 from Marvels. We're going to sell this for $5. Pull down the Hulk for $6. We're going to put out Marvel's issue number 4 for $5. Oh, wow. We went well past. We're almost into our second hour. We have done 0 giveaways. Avengers for 2 to Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. I had some Planet Hulk stuff last night. I might have some Planet Hulk stuff today. Let me look and see real quick. It's been pretty popular. It was popular before, but of course it's definitely heavy now. Let me see what I got. Actually, yeah, this is the Incredible Hulk, issue 103. Near mint, never read. It is $7. It is part of the Planet Hulk storyline. It's Allegiance, part 4 of 4. be messy. Did you get it? Is it messy? Well, I think the gimmick for it not being melted is that they want to show it's freshly shredded or whatever. That's what they show on their sign. So I think that's why. Okay. This is from DC Comics. For those of you who like bounty hunters and wrestling, this is for you. This is Big Daddy Danger #1, laying the smackdown on evil by Adam Polina and Tyson McAdoo. And that's right, Big Daddy Danger. He's a luchador, wears a mask all the time, much like El Santo. He fights monsters. He fights whatever he needs to fight. Big Daddy Danger #1 from DC. It's going to be $6. I'm taking down the Raiders of the Lost Ark and put up Big Daddy Danger #1 from DC Comics for $6. Nope, I got more. I got a bunch, but I don't. I've only got 2 on your list that you need. Because you needed. I've got well, hang on. I thought I had another. Oh yeah. I've got 104 as well. 103 and 104 were the only 2 that you were needing. I've got more here, but they aren't on your list. Man, we need to get some X-Men fans on this feed because that's some really cool Uncanny X-Men issues that I don't think we've ever put up on the sale that I'm going to be selling for cheap. Also fans of the Flash. I mean, a bunch of Flash fans. So I found even more Flash earlier today. What we got out here? Can't move that Uncanny X-Men for $3? Well, I'm going to put another one out right now. This is Witchblade and Tomb Raider, issue #1. Witchblade and Tomb Raider, issue 1, near mint, never read condition, for $5. It is a Michael Turner cover. Sadly passed away. There's Witchblade down here crouched with a pistol, and Tomb Raider up here with her like Mac 10s crossed in front of her. $5 for Witchblade Tomb Raider, issue #1 from Image and Top Cow Comics. I'm going to pull down the X-Men for $3, and we're going to put out Tomb Raider Witchblade for $5. Hey, Drew, how's it going, man? How you been? Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. Not a ton. It's not overly loud. It's not an overly loud movie. Just a notch or 2. I think the only time it gets loud is like big stuff like that, and then when they shoot machine guns later, it's a little bit loud. But otherwise, it's okay. This is Stephen King's The Stand. Stephen King's The Stand, Captain Trips. This is a hardcover. It is still sealed. It is supposed to be $25. Holy cow, $25 for the Stephen King's The Stand, Captain Trips graphic novel from Marvel Comics. This is going to be free. Absolutely free. This was our 4 o'clock giveaway. It's almost time for a 5 o'clock giveaway. It's about 5 minutes. We're going to do another one. Probably get those shares going. This is going to be free of charge, this graphic novel, for our first giveaway of the night. For Josh Smith. Josh, you have won this. Awesome. The Stand hardcover graphic novel. Everybody congratulate Josh in the feed. Yeah, I bet. Well, they were putting up a lot of stuff. This is Godzilla, Rulers of the Earth, issue number 14. Godzilla's 60th anniversary, 1954 to 2014. And it's a big close of a monster there getting shot up by, I'm sure, the government. Godzilla, Rulers of the Earth, issue 14. It's going to be $3. $3 for that issue of Godzilla. I'm going to pull down the Invincible Iron Man, issue 81 for $10. This is The Outsiders, issue number 3 from October of 2003. The Joker is killing Lex. Should we care? That's Nightwing's Metamorpho, and there is the Joker with a scalpel going to slice up Lex Luthor. It's The Outsiders, issue 3, near mint for $5. $5 for that. I'm going to pull down Commandi for $4. And we will put out Outsiders issue 3 for $5. It's going to start raining, Andrew.
I think it's 50-50.
Either it is or it isn't. Oh, you got on and thought you'd won. My bad, Josh. That's what you get for having the same first name as other people on the feed. This is giant-sized Marvel Triple Action, issue number 2. 68 big pages. The Avengers tackle the sign of the serpent. Action as you like it. The trap is sprung, and Daredevil is caught in the middle. There he is, taking on the Owl. And then Doctor Strange joins forces with the mighty Thor to combat the challenge of Loki. Face it, Marvelite, this is the mag you've been waiting for. It's Marvel Triple Action. It is issue number 2. It does have some wear to the issue, but that's why it is also only $4. $4 for giant-size Marvel Triple Action, issue number 2. 50-cent cover. That's because it's like double-sized. So far earlier than that. $4 for this Marvel giant-sized issue. Take down Escape from New York. We're going to put up the Marvel giant-sized Triple Action there for $4. Well, we're about to have another giveaway here in just a minute, so you guys are all right in time. I totally forgot to do the first one, so we're going to do 2 of them basically back to back. This is another of those first issue Spider-Man comics from 1999 with the kind of the similar covers. This is Web Spinner's Tales of Spider-Man. It's the first spectacular issue. There is that glowy Spider-Man symbol in the back that are on the other two covers. And there's Spider-Man taking on Mysterio on the front around a crypt in a graveyard. It does have the orange-colored cover and the circular Spider-Man like the other two. This is another first issue from 99, big relaunch for Spider-Man. Web Spinners Tales of Spider-Man #1 for $7. I'm taking the issue of Planet Hulk for $7. That's the Incredible Hulk issue 103. And this is Web Spinners #1 for $7. Oh, Josh got that Spider-Man for $7. Thank you, Josh. This is Marvel Tales issue 23. It's a 25-cent cover, starring the Amazing Spider-Man. Marvel Tales, face front Spidey, and watch out for the claws of the cat, a wall-crawling winner. Plus, the Torch tackles the plundering Plant Man, while the mighty Thor battles it out with Mr. Hyde and the cunning, crafty Cobra. Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man. It's issue 23. It's got a rough cover. We're going to put it out for $3. This is the next to last issue of New Mutants, the first run. This is issue 99. They went to issue 100 before X-Force issue 1 launched out into the world. This is New Mutants 99. When Sunspot leaves, can the end be far behind? No, because one issue later and it was over. There's Warpath, Cable, Domino, Cannonball, and Boom Boom, and Sunspot's leaving basically. All the good guy New Mutants are out of there and just kind of left with the guys who are willing to do the dirt with the Cable. New Mutants 99. It's in very fine plus to near mint condition. We're going to put it out for $6. Marvel Tales for $3 to Mario. Thank you, Mario. This is New Mutants issue 99 for $6. Yeah, Josh, you want a stand hardcover graphic novel. All right, go get some names ready. We got another giveaway to do. I didn't do the first one until almost time for the second one. This is the Secret Society of Supervillains. Secret Society of Supervillains. It's from 1977. This is the special. So it's just a one-shot, 60-cent cover. On your guard, heroes. The supervillains can strike from anywhere at any time. You got Batman, Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, and I think Cosmic Boy, be my guess on that, from the Legion. And then you've got Bizarro, Poison Ivy, Sinestro, Gorilla Grodd, and a dude with a curly mustache. This is the Secret Society of Supervillains special, giant size for 60 cents. It is $6. $6 for that special issue there from 1977. I'm going to take down the Metal Men issue 1 for $7 with the metallic cover, and we'll put out that Society of Supervillains for $6. Josh got that one. Thank you, Josh. Josh got the Marvel Triple. Thank you for Josh. This is Cobra Civil War Snake Eyes, issue number 1 from IDW. Snake Eyes number 1. This is I am Kali Khan. I am Cobra Commander on the front. Basically, for months, they did this where most people were vying to be Cobra Commander after Chuckles killed Cobra Commander and destroyed the entire Terrordrome when he infiltrated Cobra during an IDW storyline from before. The whole power shift in Cobra was messed up. This is Snake Eyes number 1. And yes, it does deal with the new Cobra Commander. It's $6 for issue number 1 of Snake Eyes. Captain Comet and the Angleman. Okay. Chuck knows. Man, Chuck, I tell you, you are a go-to for info, my friend. Chuck just pops in at the right time. It's like, this. And it's always good info that I do not have. Captain Comet. All right, our next giveaway is about to go down. This is Original Sin, issue number 5. Issue number 5 of Original Sin. This is the variant cover. They did all these variants, had the eyeballs. Basically, the Watcher had his eyeballs cut out, and he was killed on the moon. It turns out his eyes were actually the recording devices for everything he's ever known about the Earth. So when you touch the eye, you just get inundated with stuff, secrets about yourself and your surroundings. And it dealt with a lot of different people at the time finding things out about themselves they didn't know, like Thor finding out, oh, I have an unknown half-sister named Angela who used to be in Spawn years ago. This is Original Sin, issue number 5. This is Wolverine on the front. This is his variant cover. He's grabbing the eye and everything's shocking, and he found out a lot of weird stuff. It is going to be free of charge. It's normally be a $9 book. It's going to be free. To Sean Foster. Sean, you have won this Original Sin, issue number 5, variant edition comic. Everybody congratulate Sean on the feed. And now we're caught up. So we'll do another one in less than an hour, but not in 5 minutes. We had to do 2 of them really close together. This is Very Fine Plus, near mint condition. This is Spider-Man, issue 35. Issue 35 of Spider-Man. It is from 1993. It's Maximum Carnage, part 4 of 14. Venom, Carnage, Demo Goblin, Shriek, Doppelganger, and then, of course, there's Spider-Man and Black Cat right there as well on the cover. It is $5 for that issue of the Amazing, or of just Spider-Man. Spider-Man 35. All right, take it easy, Josh. This is an issue of the X-Files from IDW. I don't know if we got any X-Files fan on the feed. This is a really cool variant cover featuring the Fluke Man on a beach with some kids. They don't seem too thrilled by his presence. This is the X-Files, Season 10, number 6. And that is the variant cover featuring the Fluke Man there. Very cool. It's $3. $3 for that. I'm going to pull down this issue of the Flash. We're going to put out X-Files right there. This is Green Lantern, issue 183. Out of My Way has been, from now on, I'm Green Lantern. That's right, John Stewart becomes Green Lantern right here. And there is Hal Jordan. He's pushing him away. It is by Len Wein and Dave Gibbons. That's right, the artist on The Watchmen drew the inside of this very issue of Green Lantern. Green Lantern, number 183. It is only $3. We're taking on the Godzilla, and we will put out the Green Lantern. It is a creepy cover. It's a good one. He's one of the earliest X-Files things that they showed that wasn't, that was like not like a monster. And I still think it's one of the coolest designs they came up with. It's like basically a human, like a tapeworm, basically. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue 160, Loyalties, part 2 of 3. And there's Batman up here on the side of this building, and obviously bullets are ricocheting off as the people are trying to attack him. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue 160 for $3. $3 for that one. Take down Witchblade Tomb Raider for $5, and we're going to put up the Batman Legends of the Dark Knight for $3. This is Superman issue 700. Giant-sized anniversary issue. Straczynski, Robinson, Jurgens, Barrows, Chang, Mayer, and Ratman. And that is a cover by Gary Frank with Superman, Lois Lane, Krypto, Supergirl, Jimmy, Superboy, Ma Kent, Perry White, the whole 9 yards right outside the Daily Planet. It's $7 for Superman issue 700. This is pre-New 52. It is near mint condition. It is $7. Here, and we'll put out Superman 700 for $7. Also in the comments, be sure to let me know what you guys are looking for. I want to keep putting out stuff that you guys are after, but you got to let me know so we can keep at it. All right, guys, while you're on here hanging out, be sure, of course, to share the page out. The more public shares you do, the more chances you have to win our hourly giveaways. Also, be sure to leave us a 5-star review on the Facebook page and hit up all of our social media accounts while you're just around doing stuff. Open another window there on your mobile phone. Just change it out. Get another app. The Twitter, we are at Maddox London on Twitter. On Instagram, we are at Maddox Games and Comics. That's at Maddox Games and Comics on Instagram. You can see all kinds of awesome photos of stuff, boomerangs of things, all kinds of new stuff coming out and things we have here in the store that you can check out and be like, hey, you still got this? And I'll see about getting it on the feed for you. Also on YouTube, which we are needing you on YouTube, it is at Maddox Games and Comics London on YouTube. And you can check out all the stuff we have on there, all the videos. Be sure to subscribe, like the videos, comment if you'd like as well. We appreciate all the comments, all the love you can give us on there. Any of those social media spots, you can find us and find updates on all the things that we do here weekly at Maddox Games and Comics. We got a lot of new big plans coming up here in the future. Lots of things happening, lots of things changing. And if you want to keep on the up and up on that, you are going to want to hit up all our social media sites in order to be aware. All right, this is All New Wolverine, issue number 10. Issue 10 of All New Wolverine. It was part of Civil War II at the time. And there on the front, you have Laura, X-23, who's taken over the mantle of Wolverine since Logan passed away. And there is Old Man Logan, the alternate dimension Wolverine from a future in which he killed the X-Men. All New Wolverine, issue number 10. It is near mint, never read condition. It is $5. $5 for that. You get 2 Wolverines for the price of 1. Pull down the Snake Eyes number 1. G.I. Joe Snake Eyes number 1 for $6, and we're going to put that up for $5. This is an issue of The Walking Dead. This is number 154. It is an issue that we've not put up on the sale a whole lot, but I've been having one now. In fact, I think we have had people asking if we had 154, and we didn't. So I got it now. It's only $7. Walking Dead 154, Led to Slaughter. And there's Michonne and another dude, and they're surrounded by the Whisperers. $7. Walking Dead 154. X-Files for $3. We'll put up The Walking Dead for $7. Also, this is Games and Comics. We do sell games. We also sell action figures. We sell pop vinyls. We sell collectibles of all kinds. Be sure to let us know in the comments what you like as far as that stuff goes. Last night we sold all kinds of Monopoly and Yahtzee and Munchkin, all kinds of stuff. And we'll be happy to sell some stuff again. All you got to do is let us know, and we will buy. We'll go and track it down, get it up here, and sell it to you. We got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of characters. You let us know what you're after, and we'll do our best to help you out. What kind of rebirth, Philip? What issues you need? Do you need just regular rebirth number 1? Because we do have that as well. What characters you need in rebirth issues for? Oh, Deathstroke. All right, I will get some. Tosh, come take us over. I think the death thing, I don't know. But a lot of people have to do like a D with like a line, like an L, and then like a parenthesis to make the D for it. I don't know.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope well. So, let's go over the board, shall we? Because that's what I do when I get up here. Jason's so tall. Oh my god. All right. All new Wolverine 10, part of the Civil War 2. Looks like old Wolverine versus a female young Wolverine. Looks insane. $5. Andrew's making fun of my descriptions. He doesn't get that I work at Games and Comics because I'm the games part of this Games and Comics thing. So, yeah, I love board games. You didn't know that? Yeah, more than just video games, dude. Maximum Carnage, part 4 of 14. This is Spider-Man Maximum Carnage, issue number 35 for $5. Oh my god. Venom, Carnage, Demogoblin, and Doppelganger. Alright, that's cool. Spider-Man's gotta kill all those guys. And that's for $5. That's over here. Woo. Alright, whoa, Deb got The Walking Dead for $7. Means I can put something else out. So, here I got The Walking Dead Call to Arms number 151, and I'm putting that out for $9. Again, this is Walking Dead number 151, $9. Alright, so for $3 in the center here, we got Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 160, Loyalties part 2 of 3. I had to burp. Sorry. Hello. Hey, Yak. How you doing? See, I'll call you by your nickname. I'm cool with that. The New Mutants, number 99, when Sunspot leaves. Dude, Sunspot looking pissed. $6. I'm gonna skip that one because I just put it out. Outsiders. Yeah. Number 3. Joker is killing Lex. And the other dude's like, I don't know, should we care? $5. Sweet. Here I got Superman number 700. Oh, there's a little super dog on it. That's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. I want a puppy. Okay. Andrew's over there again. Green Lantern, out of my way, has been. Yo. From now on, I'm Green Lantern. Dang, he is taking over, bro. Look at that. $3 for Green Lantern. 183, y'all. And then we got Big Daddy Danger, number 1 for $6. Pew! Alright. Okay, so I'm just going to go over stuff in back of me then, since no one wants any of these comics. So what do we got that's interesting? Is there anything new up here? No? Do we got any Pokemon people out there? No? Okay. Hey, what's up? Oh no, you're back.
You selling Pokemon?
I was trying to sell that Pokemon right there.
That's a good deal. Whole booster box of Breakthrough for $99. No Ewoks comics, man. Oh, Deb got a Walking Dead for $7. Cool. Walking Dead for $9. Which one was it? Oh, yeah. 151. All right. Well, I found this to put out. I thought this was cool. On my travels into the wild. This is Constantine, issue number 1 from the New 52. John Constantine on the front, doing a little magic. Constantine, issue number 1, near mint, never read, $7. I'll take down that Walking Dead. We'll put out Constantine for $7. Took on the Walking Dead. I took on the Walking Dead because I know Deb bought that Walking Dead because she is who had been requesting that Walking Dead, and we didn't have it. And then I found that one, and we had it, and that's why I knew she'd buy it. So she's already got that Walking Dead. I sadly, I keep track of some things people buy. Not today, there ain't been. Here we go. Hey, I've had Walking Dead out, and I've been pulling it down. What kind of Star Wars comics do you like, Dave? Are you looking for older Marvel? Are you looking for Dark Horse? Are you looking for current Marvel? Older Marvel, I don't have a big selection. We've just went through pretty much all of them. I can definitely see what I can put out. All right. DC Rebirth. Everybody talks about Rebirth. What is Rebirth? It's the relaunch of the DC universe after the New 52. Well, what was it? It was this. This, actually, the first Rebirth, it goes for a pretty good amount of money. But the benefit is that I do have a first print of that. It's over there. But I've got a fifth print of it right here. And it has Wally West and Barry Allen hand in hand, which is what brought it all together. Wally basically coming back into the New 52 and it just turned everything around. Once people started remembering that the old DC universe existed. Basically, it didn't get rid of the DC New 52. It just made everyone remember that, oh, there was a previous thing that they lived in, kind of. And it's like everybody's past lives are just pounding into their head. So they can basically pick and choose the cool stuff they want to keep in the DC universe now. This is DC Universe Rebirth, issue number 1. This is a 5th printing. Each printing had a different cover and are actually sometimes harder to get because most people got so many of a certain printing, their store may not order more. This is a 5th printing. I didn't know we even had this one. I found it in a box back there. It is DC Rebirth one-shot. It is $6. It's cover price. We're going to pull the New Mutants down for $6, and we're going to put this one up for $6. This is Deadpool. Deadpool Too Soon, issue number 1. Deadpool Too Soon, number 1, for $5. He's playing cards with Death, his lady, and she has Spider-Ham, Rocket, Groot, and Howard the Duck cards. And he's tossing a Squirrel Girl down. It is $5. Near Mint Never Read. Deadpool Too Soon, number 1. I'm going to take down the Dark Knight for $3, and we're going to put out Deadpool Too Soon, number 1, for $5. Yes, if you call in the payment, Deb, we'll hold it for you. No problem. Oh, okay. All right. Constantine sold to Andrew. Yeah, I was like, what? Like, yeah, Deb, as long as you pay, we'll hold it. No problem. The paying is the deal. This is Deathstroke Rebirth, issue number 1. This is the 0 issue. This is the Rebirth issue of Deathstroke. Then there was a number 1 Deathstroke from Rebirth. This is Deathstroke Rebirth number 1. It's weird the way they did it. But this is Near Mint Never Read, Deathstroke number 1 for $5. This is Uncanny Avengers number 11. Number 11 of Uncanny Avengers. This is the Steranko variant featuring Captain America. It is a black and white variant cover of Uncanny Avengers. It is only $7 for this classic Captain America image on this. I'm going to take down the Civil War II All-New Wolverine number 10 for $5. And we're going to put out Uncanny Avengers for $7. All right, guys. Let me know what you guys are looking for. It's pretty quiet on the feed right now. Let me know what you're after, and I'll see about getting it up here on the board. Or just talk about stuff. Whatever. Don't be silent. It gets weird when I'm sitting here talking to myself. We should. I'll check and see. I don't think we do, but I will check. Yeah, because she needs 149 and 50. Andrew's checking on the edge of the Venomverse number 2. I might have a variant down here, maybe. Let's see. Oh, I do. Drew, I've got the variant. This is the Edge of the Venomverse issue number 2 variant for $7. It's the Ron Lim cover there with Gwenpool coming through the cover with the symbiote on. I do got that one. I think otherwise we're sold out. Maybe. Oh, and we do have a regular one as well. This one will be cover price. This will be $4 for the Edge of the Venomverse number 2 regular, and then we got the variant for $7. We'll see what we have. I got a few up here from where somebody didn't pay for some. What? Regular for $4 to Drew. Thank you, Drew. This is Marvel Star Wars issue number 36 from the classic run. It's a 40-cent cover. Very fine plus to near mint. Looks like it comes just straight out the store, basically. But it didn't. It came out in like 78 or some crap. 79. This is Star Wars Adventures Beyond, the greatest space fantasy film of all time. $5 for this issue from classic Marvel Comics. Pull on the Spider-Man here, featuring from Maximum Carnage, and we'll put out Star Wars there for $5. Some stuff we haven't put out lately. I've got some got some oddball stuff today. This is a DC Weird War issue. It's DC Weird War Tales issue number 29. The Mystery and the Madness of Weird War. And there are some soldiers out in Africa. Actually, there's some Nazi soldiers. I guess what's on their helmet. German soldiers here are going to be fighting a ghost of some type of sheik. Their ghosts are coming out of the sand here. So Weird War Tales, issue number 29 from DC Comics. 20-cent cover. It's got a little rough spots on it. We're going to put it out for $3. I'm going to pull down Big Daddy Danger number 1, and we'll put out Weird War Tales, issue 29 for $3. Oh, you're fine, Jeremy. It's issue number 36. Number 36 of the classic Marvel Star Wars. This is Giant Size Supervillain Team Up, issue number 1 for $5. Issue number 1 of this. Star Wars for 5 to Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy. I know which one you're talking about. It's the Jim Lee swimsuit issue of X-Men. I don't think we have it. I'd sell it to you. This is Giant Size Supervillain Team Up number 1 from Marvel Comics. It's the first issue, Doctor Doom and the Savage Submariner together. But will they destroy each other? Will they destroy the world or each other? 3 titanic tales of the world's greatest super foes. And there they are. Yep, they are wrestling on the front. It's got wear spots to it. You can tell it's been read. It is the oversized. It is number 1, though, of Giant Size Supervillain Team Up. We're going to sell it for $5. Yeah, it was one of those deals. They just did it was like a Marvel gallery, basically. And it's like, oh, here's Psylocke getting out of the pool. And, oh, here's Rogue. Basically an excuse for Jim Lee to draw women, which, at the time was probably a good call. Team Up for 5 to Josh Smith. Thank you, Josh. Ooh, Garrett just missed that one. Jeremy wanted it too. This is Star Wars issue number 35. Very fine plus the near mint, like a really good copy of this. Issue 35 with Darth Vader playing chess with the Star Wars figures. It's $5 for that really high quality issue. See what we got here. Get it all nice and bagged and clean and ready. There we go. So, this is Marvel Double Feature featuring Captain America and Iron Man, He Who Holds the Cosmic Cube, the Mystic Menace of the Red Skull. Star Wars for 5 went to Drew. Thank you, Drew. This is issue number 4. It's a 25-cent cover. The thing is, this thing is like very fine plus the near mint. It looks crazy good. Crazy good. And there's the Red Skull with the Cosmic Cube. Marvel Double Feature, issue number 4. It is like, it's not a reprint, but it could be. It looks that good. So we are going to sell this thing for $9, which is still a deal. But not the 5 I'd been tossing those worn covers for. $9 for that Marvel Double Feature. Oh, you were after that, Yakov? Sorry, man. Double Marvel for 9 to Josh. That was a good purchase. Maybe one of the best purchases of the day so far. Weird War and GL for 3 each to Russell. There we go. Thank you, Russell. This is for $5. This is a we've sold these issues before, but these are really nice issues. I'm putting them for the same price though, but these are nicer than I think the ones we normally sell for the Marvel Star Wars. These were from a different box from the other store. This is Star Wars issue 32. Join Luke, Han, and Chewie on the Jawa Express. It's a very fine plus denirment issue of this for $5. It's well worth your time. But we sell them so much for $5, I'm not going to jack it up on you. This is also for $5. This is Marvel Team Up issue 81. It is from 1979. Very fine copy of this. Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and Satana. Satan A. Whatever. Death in a Dark Dimension. And there they are fighting it out. 81. Issue 81 of Marvel Team Up. It is $5. Daughter of Satan. This is Marvel Tales issue 41, starring Spider-Man. Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man 41. 3 guesses why we call this story disaster. Oh, come on, I'll take on any super baddie. But how can one man fight the whole Blinken army? Blinken. Marvel profanity for back in the day. Marvel Tales 41. There's like, I don't know. It's not where this has gotten wet, but it's like it's definitely got some type of stainage on it. It's only $3. Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man, number 41 for $3. Normally a 20-cent cover. Then you should buy that issue and have her autograph it. All right, guys, we're about 25 minutes away from the next giveaway, so you're going to want to keep getting this stuff shared out because every time you do, another chance to win. This is from DC Comics. This is GI Combat featuring the Haunted Tank. This is GI Combat issue number 195. New, The War That Time Forgot, plus a stirring OSS spy saga. That is a Joe Kubert cover. And yes, that is a T-Rex, not only holding one tank, but eating the top right off of it. So there you go. GI Combat, 195. 30-cent cover. Minor wear. Overall, pretty decent condition here. $5. $5 for GI Combat. I can pull down Deathstroke and put that out for $5. I went and got some Rebirth Deathstroke, but it, I don't know. Yeah, I figure Mr. Sinister. Judge, come back for Russell. Mr. Sinister, they used him really heavy in Age of Apocalypse, and then it seemed like the last couple years in Marvel, they used him a lot, but not in a good way. Like, he had all this, like, Mr. Sinister world, where he had all these other Mr. Sinisters and Miss Sinister. See, they've used him a lot in weird ways. I feel like they used him a lot better when he was just trying to steal Cyclops' DNA all the time. Hey, it's a comic book. That is Deadpool Too Soon, issue number 1. You here for the rest of the day, Kristen? Oh. Yes. I'm gonna be heartbroken. The minute you leave, my heart will be in my stomach for the rest of the night. I'll be worried about you getting home safely. Maybe a whole thing. It's not sweet. It's just I can't help it. Just can't help it. This is Green Lantern. Green Lantern issue 179 from August of 1984. To battle the Demolition Team, here comes the Predator. But not that Predator. This guy. He does have a hatchet, though. He's got a hatchet and a black and silver costume. It's actually kind of a cool costume, to be quite honest. It's kind of like Darkhawk. But he does have a silver hatchet. It's kind of okay. I was going to talk crap about it, but it's actually pretty good. But is he DC's newest superstar or the most dangerous menace of all? Obviously a menace. Len Wein and Dave Gibbons, artist on Watchmen, doing this. Green Lantern 179. It's going to be $3. GL for 3 to Russell. Thank you, Russell. Tails for 3 to Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy. Everybody wanted a little Green Lantern action. I do have some really good Green Lanterns coming up. I think it was that silver hatchet. I oversold it on everybody. This is Green Lantern issue number 1. Sort of. It's a Silver Age tale. It's like a one-shot, number 1. From July of 2000. Fight, Green Lantern, fight. If you can't save the planet Thanagar from Sinestro, the universe is doomed. Green Lantern, number 1, for $3. He's cool looking. So he's a DC Predator. I don't think they've ever used him since then. They need to bring him back. It was kind of like Darkhawk, but you can see the front of his face. And he has a silver hatchet on his belt. Lantern for 3 to Jeremy. That'd be awesome. Predator's the main villain Justice League movie. That book shoots you up to like $400. The Star Wars, Yakov, that is Star Wars issue 32. Issue 32, very fine plus condition. This is Green Lantern, issue number 133. 8 more pages, a new Adam Strange science fiction spectacular in the back of this. Green Lantern, you are but a plaything in the magnetic hands of Dr. Polaris. There we go. Plus, new adventures on other worlds. Green Lantern, issue 133. That is $4. Are you dying to get it, Russell? Trying to combat yourself? I got a first print rebirth, number 1, if you want that. This is Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. Marvel Presents number 6, featuring Guardians of the Galaxy. Who is he? What is he? The planetary man. Honestly, this thing, man, it's got just rips all over the back cover and the front cover. I was going to sell it for more, and then I opened it up, put it in a new bag and board, and it's just like it's, I don't know. Somebody just randomly tore this thing. So it's $2. Basically, it's just a reader copy or something just to have. Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy. It's number 6 for $2. This is a Silver Age comic. This is Army War Heroes. Army War Heroes. 6 men were dropped on Montanesi. They had to clear out the Nazi terror in the Alps. This dude's on some skis, got a grease machine gun there, just gunning them down. Army War Heroes, 12 cents, Silver Age cover. It's got some wear to it, but overall it's in pretty good shape. We're going to sell it for $5. Army War Heroes, Silver Age for $5. I'm going to take down the Captain America variant for $7, and we're going to put that out for $5. This is some classic Marvel Comics, 15-cent cover. Where Monsters Dwell, issue number 8. Heaven help me, I've fallen into the crypt of the Four-Armed Men. And you'll never get out again. We've got 4 arms. Well, he doesn't say that, but that's really what they're alluding to. It's not torn, it's just folded. Like the cover's been folded. I don't know. But I'm going to put it out for $4. I'll tell you what, I'll give you that entire story as soon as we clear a specific money amount on the sale. I will tell that entire sordid tale. This is Where Monsters Dwell, issue number 8 for $4. Guardians for 2 to Josh. Green Lantern for 4 to Russell. Thank you, Russell. Where Monsters Dwell, number 8 for $4 right there. This is Green Lantern 55 from September 94. It's $3. Alan Scott versus Kyle Rayner here. $3 for that one. But yeah, I think these are. I think the front ones though were current. No, these are all current. Crap. Hey Kristen, do you guys have any Silver Age bags and boards up there made up? I need some, please. I didn't know if you had any already put together. Yeah, I can't bag these up. They won't fit. Let's see. 4. All right. Get these bagged and boarded. This is a really cool. This is going to be a set of 4 comics. Created by Matt Wagner. This is a set of 4 comics from his character Grendel. Grendel Rose, Grendel Prime, all kinds of different Grendels throughout time. Major League Assassins. Not League of Assassins, as in they are just badass assassins. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I've got current, but I need some. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'll get some more. We just got a whole run in.
Okay, cool. These are definitely big. I mean, maybe too big. I don't know. Good lord, yeah. Actually, though, these might be golden. Yeah, because there's room on each side of this. It's not going to fit in those boxes, I don't think. This is the Invincible Iron Man issue 69. Very good plus to fine condition. It looks great. There's just a little bit of spine eyelet marks here, but otherwise it looks really good. One little white spot here. Presenting the raw, pulsating power of the Great Golden Avenger. In this issue, Iron Man's mightiest foes strike. Mandarin, Unicorn, and Sunfire. Oh, sweet. I'd imagine so. Thank you. Power of the Great Golden Avenger. In this issue, they all do that. Mysterious Yellow Claw, which is racist. This is it. The story we had to call Confrontation. Very cool cover. And this is one that I'm going to put out cheap, but, you know, relatively. This is Invincible Iron Man issue 69. That is $12. $12 for that issue. We'll put on the Green Lantern for $3. We'll put out Iron Man there for $12. Saying this is Grendel Tales. It's Grendel Tales 1 through 4 from Dark Horse Comics. Was a 6-issue set. This is 1 through 4. So you're going to get a deal because it isn't a complete run, but hey, it's the first 4 issues, which are generally going to be the harder ones to get anyway. And each issue is different versions of Grendel's throughout time. Grendel, of course, the monster from Beowulf. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You get 4 issues of Grendel Tales. That's 1 through 4 for only $15. These are near mint, never read condition. I'm going to take down the DC Rebirth for 6. Put out Grendel Tales for 15. That's 1 through 4. There were 6 altogether. 1 through 6 is the whole run. That's 1 through 4. That's why it's as cheap as it is. If it was all 6, I would have to drastically make it a little bit higher. Well, those Grendel books are hard to come by. This is Doctor Strange, issue number 40. It is from 1980, 40-cent cover. It is very fine plus to near mint condition. This is a grade-worthy copy of Doctor Strange. She's dead and all my power couldn't save her. And she's a corpse. Azrael, Angel of Death. Doctor Strange, number 40, is $9. $9. Beowulf 15 to Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy. Put that Doctor Strange right there for 9. Like, this is incredibly well-conditioned Doctor Strange. This is another one of those Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy. This is issue number 5. The issue before the last one we sold. The aliens have invaded our world. Kill them. The galaxy's strange and heroes trapped on the planet of the absurd. There's Yondu there with his bow and arrow, his big mohawk. This one's rough shape, just like the last one. So I'm going to put it out for $2, just like the last one. Cool read copy, though. Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 5, for $2. Pull down the Deadpool for 5. And we will put out the Marvel Presents for 2. Remind everybody to like and share the feed out. It's actually time for another giveaway, and we only have 11 viewers? What? That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. Let's get those shares going. We're going to do another giveaway right now. Man, we got to get some more people on this feed. What is going on today? Game of Thrones doesn't premiere till Sunday. We don't have a sale that day. Shouldn't interfere. Let me know what you guys are looking for, and I'll see about putting some stuff up. You obviously have been buying some early Marvel, some early Green Lantern. I've been trying to see if I got more of that on me. All right, this is a variant cover comic. This is Zombies Assemble, issue number 0. The Marvel Zombies, issue number 0. This is the variant cover featuring Iron Man. It is going to be free of charge for this variant cover comic. It goes to Yakov Horwath, the man with the name that's tough to pronounce. You won this Marvel Zombies Assemble issue 0 variant cover edition. Everybody congratulate him in the feed. And next chance could be you. We'll be going until 7 and taking a break for 7 to 7:30. We'll do another giveaway right before 7 o'clock. So get those shares going. Let's get these numbers up. That is low number. 13 people. Yep, you won. You are a big winner. Hey, thank you, man. Thanks for sharing the feed out. This is RoboCop 2, the official adaptation of the hit film, part 1 of 3. RoboCop 2, The Future of Law Enforcement. This is issue number 1 from Marvel Comics. Jim Lee and Lee Sullivan do this cover. How about that? Jim Lee RoboCop, sort of. Lee Sullivan's got the main billing here, so I imagine Jim just finished up or did the inking on this. RoboCop 2, which is funny because the script for RoboCop 2 was written by Frank Miller. Frank Miller, who of course wrote The Dark Knight Returns and Daredevil and all kinds of stuff, wrote the script for RoboCop 2. I only needed the comics adaptation. So RoboCop 2, number 1 from Marvel Comics. It is $3. How nice is the Doctor Strange book? Grade-worthy nice. Grade-worthy nice. RoboCop 2, issue number 1, $3. Very Fine Plus to near mint. Is really good. $3 for RoboCop. I'm going to take down the Army War Heroes for $5. And we're going to put RoboCop up here for $3. Jennifer gets Doctor Strange and RoboCop. Thank you very much. This is The Flash, issue number 20, from a date that it doesn't say, the 80s. Down and Out, Flash. And there's the Flash. He's He does look like a bum. I think his knee's busted. Man, it's tough to see with that art. I think his knee's all busted up. But he looks like a hobo. Down and Out, The Flash, issue 20. It's $4. This is what I consider to be an Alex Ross masterpiece, even over Marvel's. This is Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come, issue number 3 by Mark Waid and Alex Ross. This is the issue where kicks off the final big battle. This is the issue where Shazam shows back up to take on Superman. Very cool stuff. Lots of things to do with Batman in this, and just the war coming up overall. This is Kingdom Come, issue number 3. It's all painted inside by Alex Ross. It is $7. $7 for Kingdom Come, issue 3. Josh, is that Guardians for 2? Thank you, Josh. This is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, issue number 1. Peter David and Mike Waringo do. Peter David writes, of course. Mike Waringo does the cover and the artwork. Sadly, Mike Waringo passed away a few years ago. This is The Other, Evolve or Die, part 1 of 12. It is issue number 1. It is very fine plus the near mint condition. It's $8 for that issue of Spider-Man. This is another one of these Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy. This is issue number 11 from 1977. There is a crease on this one. It's light years better shape than the last 2 we've sold, but it's not going to really mark it up. So Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 11 for $2. Pull down the Outsiders featuring the Joker for $5 and put out Guardians for $2. That's the 01. Josh got that Guardians for 2. Thank you, Josh. This is Transformers. Rodimus Prime versus Galvatron. Deadly duel in the Promised Land. That's right. They're throwing down in Israel. Well, they're probably not. Transformers issue 43. It's $3. This was easily the biggest and probably the best DC crossover for years and years. By Marv Wolfman and George Perez. Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is issue number 3. The Titans, the Legion, the Outsiders, and more all together here. All the multiple Earths meeting up. This is issue number 3 from June of 1985. It's going to be $5 for Crisis, issue number 3. I'm going to pull down the Star Wars for $5, and we'll put out Crisis for $5. This is Hawkman issue 1 from September of 1993. It's all a gold and black foil cover. There's Hawkman, and the cool thing about Hawkman is he's got Wolverine claws. That's a thing. It's pretty cool. Hawkman issue number 1. John Ostrander, Dan Dersima, and Rick Magyar, and Decimita, of course, does the cover here of him flying up in front of the moon, and that is the gold foil edition of this Hawkman number 1. It is very fine plus near mint condition for $6. I'm gonna pull down the Superman 700, and we are gonna put out Hawkman number 1 for $6. Josh Smith got that one. This is Lobo, Portrait of a Victim, number 1. And that is a Glenn Fabry cover. He's crammed an ashtray in this guy's mouth, and he's punching this guy in his face. Lobo, Portrait of a Victim, number 1 from 1993. It's $5. This is $4. This is Green Lantern issue 199. He's back. The original Green Lantern. This is the return of Hal Jordan. $4 for this issue right here. Issue 199 of Green Lantern. Very fine plus near mint condition for only $4. I'll pull down the Where Monsters Dwell for $4, and we'll put out Green Lantern for $4. Yeah, a lot of his stuff could jack up too, price wise. Any more X Men? Yeah, I've got quite a few X Men, but I've put X Men out and they haven't done so hot for me. I've put a few out and nobody's bought them. I can see what I can find. I was gonna put this out for more money, and then I saw if the corner was torn on it. The corner cover up here towards the box is chipped. So this is Uncanny X-Men 202. They're taking on the Sentinels, and guess what? It's $2. $2 for Uncanny X-Men 202. I'm gonna pull down Kingdom Come for $7 and put out Uncanny X-Men for $2. Well, that's true, but it's not just you. We just don't seem to have a lot of X-Men people on today. We got X-Men up there right now for $2. So this is Marvel Double Feature issue number 3, featuring Captain America and Iron Man. Quite possibly the very greatest action issue of the year. Well, can't argue that. All kinds of stuff going on here with Captain America. Marvel Double Feature, Captain America and Iron Man. It's issue number 3 of Marvel Double Feature. It does have like a staining here on the front, but otherwise the thing looks great. I'm still only going to put it out for $4. Marvel Double Feature, issue 3 for $4. Take down the Marvel Team Up for $5. And put out Marvel Double Feature for $4. Josh got that Marvel Double Feature for $4. Thank you, Josh. This is a 9.8 Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 5. Life Lessons, and there's Spider-Man on the side of a building there by Mark Bagley. Brian Michael Bendis story, Mark Bagley and Art Thibbert on art. Mark Bagley does the cover. White pages on this, 9.8. Issue number 5, early issue of Ultimate Spider-Man. It is going to be $89. $89 for this. I'm going to put this in the close-up window right now. This is from Marvel Comics. This is the Defenders, but a classic version of the Defenders with Doctor Strange, Nighthawk, Luke Cage, and somebody I don't know. Now, Nebulon has sentenced the Defenders to become exiles in oblivion. It's the Defenders. It's issue 38, 25-cent cover. It's got a chipping up here in the corner. So we're going to put it out for only $2. $2 for the Defenders issue 38. Defenders for 2 to Josh. Thank you, Josh. It's one of these a guy didn't pay for. I've had a couple of these recently, though, and didn't have a lot of people buying them off the sell, so I don't know. We'll see. This is X-Force issue number 2. X-Force number 2. First appearance of Kane there, I believe. But the big deal is that it is the second ever appearance of Deadpool. He's in New Mutants 98. Then he reappeared in X-Force issue number 2. It is $25 for the second ever appearance of Deadpool. Near mint, grade-worthy condition. All right, guys, let me know what you guys are looking for right now, and I'll do my best to get it up here. We've got a little over half an hour on this first part of the sale, and I'll try to get everything up here that I can. What I can't, I will try to find it during the break. Just let me know what we're after. Got a pretty good variety back here. I was able to dig around and find a few things in the boxes that I'd went through before, but I found a few things that I'd passed up the first time. Let me know. Modern Marvel Star Wars? Yeah, I can do some of that. This is Star Wars Shattered Empire from Marvel Comics. Current Marvel Star Wars stuff. This is issue 1, 2, 3, and 4, all first printings. It is the entire miniseries. It takes place right after the destruction of the Death Star and involves Poe Dameron's parents. His mom was a pilot who helped to go attack the Death Star in the battle above Endor, and his dad was a commando there with Han Solo on the ground. It's about kind of their roles in the rebellion and their interactions with Luke Skywalker and everyone post Return of the Jedi, and you also get to see some Luke Skywalker stuff where there's kind of a dark side moment there with him in the 4th issue. So this is 1 through 4. This is the entire set. These are all first printings. I'll sell these for $20. Star Wars Shattered Empire, issue 1 through 4 for $20. I'm going to pull down X-Men for $2 and put up Star Wars Shattered Empire 1 through 4, the complete set, for $20. All right, take it easy. This is Uncanny X-Men, issue 282. This is from 1991. That's a Will Spertasio cover. His name is Bishop, and nothing will ever be the same. That's the first appearance of Bishop is in this issue of the Uncanny X-Men. We're going to sell this first issue. It's not in perfect shape, so we're going to knock it down a few bucks. This is only going to be $7 for Uncanny X-Men 282, the first appearance of Bishop. I'm going to take down Crisis for 5, and I'm going to put out X-Men 282, first Bishop, for 7. Nothing to my knowledge. Nothing that pops up right off hand. I'll see what I can do, but... My comments aren't working currently. I'm trying to get them to load back up. Yeah, Noah. What are you looking for, man? We'll get it for you. We got all kinds here in the store. You let me know what you're after. What are you guys looking at? Oh, Rob Dyrdek's partner in that. The guy from MTV. Gotta go to Journeys to buy those, I think. Places like that. Yeah. They used to be everywhere, but yeah, they went back to that fads went away. So look how Airwalk was everywhere for a while, and it just gone away. It used to not be, and then it got huge, and then it got bought out, and then it became a thing, and then it disappeared. Really? The shoes with the wheels? didn't know you could even buy those now. I thought the gimmick now was the shoes with the lights going around the bottoms. Like, well, maybe. Do you have any more comments coming in? Mine's, I don't know. This thing's acting weird over here. All right, we're going to do another giveaway in about half an hour. But we're going to need people on here in order to do it. So we need to share this feed out, guys. Also, let me know what you're after. We do sell trade paperbacks. You got to let me know what kind you're looking for, man, and I'll see about getting some up here for you. This is Deathstroke issue number 12. Deathstroke number 12 from DC. Near mint, never read condition. Harley Quinn's Suicide Run. There's Harley Quinn and Deathstroke together. $12. Or not 12. It's issue 12 for only $4. Near mint, never read condition. I'm going to pull down this issue of The Flash and put out Deathstroke number 12 for $4. Penny Dreadful did not come out. Did not come out. Deathstroke for 4 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. This is Deathstroke issue number 5 from the New 52. And there's Batman, Deathstroke, and Harley Quinn all battling it out on the cover. It's $4 for Deathstroke issue number 5. They release it monthly, basically. This is G.I. Joe Special Missions, issue number 6 for $3. And there's Outback in the snow. Got a number of soldier here over top. He's just trying not to get found. G.I. Joe Special Missions, number 6 for $3. I'm going to pull down the Amazing Spider-Man number 1 for $8 and put out G.I. Joe for $3. Classic Marvel G.I. Joe right there. This is Green Arrow, issue 106. It is near mint, never read condition. It is $2. $2 for this issue of Green Arrow. I'm going to pull down the Green Lantern for 4 and put out Green Arrow for 2. have that one, Deb. I got 161, but no 162. This is Nova, issue number 1. Nova from Marvel. Um, no prospects, no future, no limits. And there's Nova, issue 1. Direct edition. We're going to sell it for $5. $5 for Nova number 1. Pulled on Transformers for 3 and put out Nova for 5. All right, guys, we need you all to like the page. I'm sure you have. I need you to share the feed out. We have less than 10 people right now, and it's just really not worth our time to be doing this. And it's not a knock to any of you, but we have 3 people running the cell, and we have to sell stuff in order to keep the feed up. So it's not so hot right now, and we've been putting out some pretty good stuff, I thought, and rotating through and really good prices, and nobody's biting. And we got to get some more people on here. I don't know if the people who have worked at the stores also shared the feed out or not. I feel like it's a good question to ask on the days where we don't get this many people here. But it may just be that it's Thursday and people are doing stuff. I don't know. Appreciate it, Ryan. Possibly. I mean, it has been every single day for 6 months straight. So there's that. Nova is about Richard Rodder. He gets a helmet, a space helmet. He's like, oh, I'll put the space helmet on. And it ends up transporting him away, and he becomes part of the Nova Corps. It's kind of like the Green Lantern Corps in DC. It's basically a police force in the galaxy, the Marvel Universe. And, yeah, he becomes part of the Nova Corps. He's a human in the Nova Corps, which they don't like. It very much mirrors Hal Jordan's journey as a Green Lantern a lot. But all the power stuff is in the helmet that he has. And he can fly through space and shoot stuff out of his hands and super strength, all that jazz. And takes on the likes of Thanos and Annihilus and other Marvel space bad guys, the Skrulls, all those guys. We appreciate it, Deb. I've had a bunch of Green Lantern out. Is there any particular you're looking for? Arrow for 2 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. I had a pretty good Green Arrow here a minute ago, yeah. Green Lantern issue number 199, the return of Hal Jordan during that stint. This was a 75-cent cover originally from 1986. Very fine plus. It's a near mint condition for $4 for Green Lantern 199. That's issue number 1, Yakov. Issue 1 of Nova. This is Green Lantern issue 161. It was a 60-cent cover. They're here, the Omega Men. That's right, the Omega Men show up in this issue of Green Lantern, and it is only $3. How old is Nova? That is from. This one is from. I mean, he had like 70s issues too, but this is from the 90s. I'm not sure when exactly. It was his relaunch in the 90s at the time. This is The Walking Dead issue 139. From the Edge of the World. This is the issue where Rick Grimes goes and tracks down Michonne. She's been out on a fishing boat for months at a time. He's went back to get her because things are coming to a head, and he's going to need her help again with the Whisperers. Walking Dead 139, near mint, never red condition for $6. I'm going to take down the second ever appearance of Deadpool for $25. That is X-Force issue number 2. And put out the Walking Dead 139 for $6. Yeah, I did, Ryan. I can find it. Yes. Yep. This is the 5th printing variant of DC Universe Rebirth. I've got it for $6, which is cover price. And that's Wally West and Barry Allen grasping hands. He's pulling him into the regular new Rebirth universe from his spot there at the end of the regular DC universe. And this is kind of all the tie-in here. It's why Wally West is so integral to the whole Watchmen thing and all that stuff. Why Titans is kind of such a big book deal right now at DC. DC Universe Rebirth, number 1, $6. I also have a first printing of DC Rebirth. It's more than $6. We got it up on the wall over there. I always grab that for you, but that's a 5th printing for cover price. I've just got what I'm putting up. I don't think I have 119 that I'm aware of. Let me see. Not over here anyway. I don't think we have 119. How much is the first print? Why don't you go check? It's up there on the wall, right-hand side. $28. $28 for DC Rebirth issue number 1, first printing. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we've got it up on the wall. If you're interested in it, we can get it down. But we got to climb on some stuff. But we do have it. No, nope, that's the regular cover. It's not foil. All right, let's see. This is a run from DC Comics from 1991. This is Ragman. Ragman, who has shown up various places throughout DC. Basically, it's this rag suit that's kind of possessed, and it goes on the person, and then they do the deal. Ragman issue 1: from the ashes of the Warsaw Ghetto to the back alleys of Gotham City, the tattered demalion of the oppressed rises again. So this is someone who I don't know. I guess maybe took on the Nazis, but it's Ragman. Ragman number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And yeah, it is. It's obviously a Jewish tie-in, as it does show a concentration camp on one of these covers, and he is taking on a golem. So yep, that is the gimmick. So it's Ragman 1 through 8. 8 issues of Ragman. Sequential. You get 8 issues for $15. $15 for 8 issues of Ragman from DC Comics. Take down the G.I. Joe special missions for $3, and we will put out Ragman 1 through 8 for $15. And we are about to go to break, so let me know what you guys are looking for, and I can find some stuff between the shows. We'll be coming back, of course, at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time and going till 11. So let me know what you're looking for, and I'll see if I can find it during the time we're off the live feed. Yakov gets the Ragman for 15. Thank you, sir. This is The Brave and the Bold from DC Comics. It's number 177. This is Batman and the Elongated Man. Brave and the Bold team up. I sentence you, Batman, to hang by the elongated man's neck until dead. Beginning in this issue, a new Nemesis adventure as well. Brave and the Bold, issue 177. Very fine condition. $4. I will not have time. I will be digging through comics from the moment we go off the air until we come back. Because we are obviously not putting out comics that people are after today. So I'm going to do some hunting. Oh, thank you, man. Try to hook you up with deals. You buying stuff helps us out. It's a good trade-off. This is DC Bombshells, issue number 5 for $4. We can do it. And this is Wonder Woman. She's got some lightning shooting into her bracelets there, walking over the trenches in classic pinup style for the DC Bombshells. DC Bombshells, issue 5 for $4. Near mint, never wreck condition. I'm going to pull down the Iron Man, issue 69 for $12. We'll put up DC Bombshells there for only $4. I don't know if it's a full run or not. I don't know if they went beyond 8 issues or not on that. 60s Batman collectibles. Bombshells for 4 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. You mean like the Adam West stuff? We've got a few things. We've got a few things. If that's what you're looking for. We have an awesome, it's pricey, but we got an awesome Batgirl statue if we still got it in stock. It is pretty amazing. Big, full statue of Barbara Gordon as Batgirl from the 60s Batman show. We've got a few other things as well. I'll see what I can find for you. I think that was the first. No, it's from 19 something. I don't know. It says near the box, like where the price is. I think it tells the year. I think. Yeah. This is from DC Comics, from the pages of Superman. This is Steel, issue number 1 from February of 1994. Reign of Tomorrow. That's still number 1. He's in Washington, D.C. That is $4. Andrew's checking on that Ragman to see if it was an entire run or not. All right, I'll check on those, Ed. Batman 66, you got to look at the numbers. All right, well, let me know, and we'll see if we can find them. Hey, Billy Bob, how's it going? Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, 1 through 8 is probably it. Yeah, it looks like 1 through 8 is the entire series. The DC Rebirth is the one shot, of course, that relaunched the DC Universe. I have a 5th printing here. Each one had a different cover. This one is Wally and Barry's hands grasping. It's $6 as cover price. I've got for the 5th printing near mint. We also have a first printing as well. It is $28 for that Rebirth number 1. It is the story of how basically the DC Universe relaunched after New 52. Say more Legos? Oh, like the covers? Yeah, man, I don't know if we got any of those. Those are kind of ones we just got to come across when we find them. This is an issue of the Incredible Hulk. It's part of Planet Hulk. Allegiance, part 2 of 4. It's issue 101. And there's Hulk in all of his gladiator gear leading the rebellion. This is the Incredible Hulk 101, part of Planet Hulk, which, of course, you saw in Thor Ragnarok's trailer. That was the planet. That was the Hulk, the planet that Hulk's on, where he's forced to be a gladiator, and then eventually he takes over and leads the planet for a bit before coming back to Earth and fighting all the heroes. We're going to put Incredible Hulk, issue 101. It's part of Planet Hulk. We're putting it out for $7. $7 for that. I'm going to pull down the Deathstroke, issue number 5, featuring Harley Quinn for $4. And we're going to put out the Incredible Hulk 101 for $7. There you go, man. Yeah, and apparently they were reading Ragman is apparently on the Arrow TV show now. So, man, want to check that show out. I will, man. We got somebody else who likes the Legos too, though. So you got a competitor. You got a competitor with the Lego covers. I think it's Chase, I believe. All right. I think it's time for another giveaway. All right. Doing our last giveaway for this sale before we come back at 7:30. Then from 8:30, at 8:30, 9:30, and 10:30, we'll have 3 more of the hourly giveaways as well. But we'll be back at 7:30 pushing a lot of comics. So let me see. This is the Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 30. This is the variant cover, the Jim Lee variant cover, featuring Bishop, the trading card deal they're doing this month. We are going to we're going to give this away for free. Oh, that's cool. No, I don't have any, Chase. We were just talking about him. This is Amazing Spider-Man issue 30 variant. We're giving this to Jeremy Siebolt. Jeremy S. You have won the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 30. Everybody congratulate Jeremy in the feed. Oh, yeah, it sucks, man. All right, guys, we're getting out of here. We'll be back at 7:30. 7:30. So tune back in. Tune back in and share it out. Hopefully we'll get our numbers up this next time. We'll get some stuff moving, rolling along, sell some comics. That's always the goal. And we'll see you soon.